sometimes not. Heartbreak comes in different shapes. I met a guy who likes to race. He rode a hog all night long. Low budget date, but not wrong. 6 foot handsome caught my eye. Midnight rodeo in the sky. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. He said, let's go for a wild ride out to the countryside so wide. But what he didn't tell me soon was he had a date with the moon. In the starlight he got bold. Said life's too short to be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun. Till the heartbreak's said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed.
Kiss the MF and Moose, am I wrong?
kiss
Let's
the
go. I'm riding this hog till I die. That's what I'm saying. Man, I'm gonna get warm on this one. I need to turn on the fan.
Yeah, get the fan on.
Life's too short to be cold. We'll be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun.
Kiss the
Till the
moose.
heartbreak's said and done.
Turn that fan on.
Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery.
Man. AI sure knows how to make a good song.
All right, turn that shit off. I got
Okay.
something to say.
Heartbreak's just another speed.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Are we in? The
Yeah,
song's
we've
off?
been here. I turned the song. You said turn this shit off, so I did. Faded
I was
it
just
out.
kidding. I love that song.
Oh God, my brother's an idiot.
Everyone, welcome to the weekly Top Live. This is me, Mike. That's Joe, my brother, Joe.
Joe, me.
And I don't know. I've just been riding this moose life since last week. It's really just been sending me into new heights. My life is severely increased in quality. Severely increased in
Okay.
quality.
Yeah.
And there's no going back.
I think Mike is looking. Mike's looking to start a moose farm.
Moose Farm. Moosefarm.com.
Mike's gonna start a moose farm.
I'm going to
And
start
then
at least
Mike-
a website called
Mike's gonna start
moosefarm.com.
a Mike's gonna start a moose farm. But the problem is it might turn into a bit of a weird situation with the whole kiss the moose thing.
No.
Mike's gonna be
no.
kissing his moose
No,
in his
no,
moose farm. Moose life forever.
That's not how it goes, Joe. I don't think you can farm moose. They're too unreliable.
Unhinged.
They're unhinged creatures. They will destroy you. They're like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, they're like the Canadian kangaroo, you know?
Ooh, those murderous kangaroos. Don't get me started this early, Joe.
We have moose farms in Sweden. Mike, Swede King, you can have a moose farm.
All right. So I was just trying to avoid
I don't know
this
about
life.
I
but
don't know about Southern California moose farm. That sounds a little hot.
Yeah, I don't think moose will appreciate it. We have
Moose
moose
milk.
farms in Sweden. All right, so we can get a moose farm going. That's fine. I was just trying to avoid this life. I mean, I think the farmer's life is inevitable for me.
Farmer's life is a life for Mike.
I think so. And what better livestock than moose? That's what I've always heard.
Yeah.
I'm more of a goat kind of guy or a cow, but I can have a moose.
To an undesirably great or intense degree. Mike is undesirably great, the need for you to be a moose
Severely.
farmer.
Yeah, it's been an undesirably intense, beautifully intense week for me ever since I became a moose man.
All right. I left the Olympics on the TV. I have to turn it off. It's very distracting.
Yeah, the Olympics started. Did anyone watch the opening ceremony? I mean, all right, I gotta greet our people in here. I've been talking too much moose. Lex, first one in the chat. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Lex. We got Swede King.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop. Shooky L. Let's go. We got
Duncan.
everyone. And, of course, Alina. Yep, Duncan.
And it's Alina's week.
Alina's Harry Styles week is
And
currently flowing.
And Kits' Anita week.
Is just finishing up today. Right?
Not yet.
Oh,
it's a little
it
honorable.
finishes up
It's a little
tomorrow.
extra detail on
That's
that
right.
week.
We got Galaxy Girl in the chat. What's up, everyone?
Yeah, and we were just talking about Galaxy Girl because the United States is kicking the pants off of New Zealand in football. Not American soccer.
American soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we call it. The moose need to shave his head? What moose? The moose on our thing?
Mike the Moose?
This one?
That moose?
That moose? Yeah, the moose song is a bop. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to us, I think. What's up? Tori's in the chat.
Tori
Dory.
Tori Dory.
We got
some
Josephine
names.
Johnson.
It's funny. It just says Tori on here, but because the name, it's so memorable. You see it in the comments, Tori Dory. So now I just see Tori. I say Tori Dory. It's the only way to say it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so today we're gonna do some polls. Of course, we gotta vote. We gotta vote on these weeks.
We do gotta vote. And you know who's not here?
Oh, I know exactly who's not here.
Oh,
we
my
can expect her
God.
in about an hour or so.
Yeah, when she's done frickin'
Ordering Taco Bell online.
screwing around,
Yeah,
whatever she's doing.
That's right, Sweet King. Auntie Bria. I mean, I read Tori's thing, a.k.a.
Auntie
Auntie Tori. Yeah, Sweet King. Bria, that's right. Mia's in the chat. Yeah, we got some polls.
Polls.
Mia loves the polls.
It's all about polls, baby.
When a moose mod loves a woman. Am I a moose mod? Wait. When a moose mod? What's a moose mod?
Is there a special name for a moose farmer or a moose rancher or a moose shepherd?
I coined the term mooseman. Mooseman.
Mooseman.
Canadians call it Mounties.
Yeah,
They ride moose.
yes, the Canadian Mounted Police ride moose.
Tori, you're from Canada. Do the Canadian
Oh, Goose God, Moose Mod.
pun on goose god? I've never even heard of a goose god.
Mike's a Goose God. Sorry, I wasn't open to saying before going to work in the garden. Didn't get very far. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, the French culture is just known for its like eccentric art and like we were kind of talking about the other day.
Yeah.
France is like they go hard in the arts.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
do.
They go super artsy. So I think for a lot, at least Americans, like you look at them like, oh, this is weird, but
Yeah.
to them, that's just how France does
Yeah,
it.
I guess that's the question. To all the other Europeans that aren't French, is France as weird as it seems?
Is France the weirdos
Oh,
of your
dude,
continent?
and Celine Dion, we didn't see it.
What?
Celine Dion sang right after they lit the frickin' torch. She stepped up. She was in the Eiffel Tower.
Did she say anything in French?
She sang in French.
Oh, wonderful.
And what else? And that metal group playing. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my gosh, they did some like Les Mis or Les Mis, not Les
There you
thing, and then they did some sort of Marie Antoinette, and her head was on her was on her side over here, and this metal band Gunjira, they just came out and started fucking ripping double kicks, and they were like in the windows of I don't know what building it was, but in the windows, and I loved you could see they were kind of latched into the back, make sure they don't fall. There was no balconies.
Oh, they were just hanging
They were
out?
like on the window edges, yeah, and they were just ripping the heaviest beats in the middle of the frickin' thing.
Sick.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Let's watch it. Let's load that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Tori Dory is French Canadian, like our like Celine Dion.
Like Celine Dion, our hero.
She must be the biggest thing in French Canada.
Celine Dion. What about Simple Plan?
What else are we playing? What about poutine? Come on.
Yeah. Poutine's cool.
You've
never had poutine?
I've never had poutine in Canada.
Okay. Poutine, for those who don't know. Well, maybe Tori Dory should give us the explanation.
Tori Dory, you can explain what
I'll give
poutine
my
is.
American explanation. It's French fries and gravy and cheese curds.
Yeah.
But at a lot of late night poutine places in Canada, they have all different kinds.
All
So-
toppings.
Yeah, different
Like
kinds
a
of
Euro
topping.
poutine.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they have different varieties of poutine, and they're pretty good. It's a good like late night, like just left the bar drunk food. I think that's kind of what it is.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and you know what? Well, now that the Paris Olympics has begun, Mike and I are totally going to go to the Olympics in 4 years.
It's gonna be in Los Angeles.
I know. It's like 2 hours away, depending on traffic.
All we got to do is hop on the train. We'll be there in 3 hours.
Everything was bizarre in the Olympic opening show. Yeah, but, it was French. Got this
Yeah, I
$5
think-
donation from Greg.
Oh,
Vote for Boys Like Girls Week.
Boys Like Girls. Oh, how do I know that band?
I don't know. I don't think they made the cut for the top 4 to be voted on. Sadly.
Oh yeah. We can only do a poll of 4, and we pick the top 4 with the most likes. But Boys Like Girls, that name sounds so familiar. They're like a pop band from like 10 years ago or something. Or maybe we did a song with one of the guys in that band.
I wonder if the boys.
Oh, Tori says, all right, perfect, Mike, and it's so good, but you have to have it in Quebec. All right. I don't think I have had it in Quebec. I think I had it in Toronto. I've only been to Montreal once, but I don't think I had poutine there.
Shooky L, I wonder if the boys are talking to themselves and think they started live? I don't know. Everyone's talking directly to us. Are all of these just incidental?
Wait, can no one see us?
No, we're live.
Let me check.
We're definitely live. We already opened it up and listened to the Moose song.
Yeah, we're live. We're live, Shook. I don't know what's going on your end.
Just trying to screw with me.
Oh, like you and I are just having a conversation? I mean, that's kind of what happens a lot.
Is that what's going on here? It's fun. We are very live.
Wait, what's Mia talking about? Can be tough but brutal at sometimes?
What?
Lost around where 2 of my lists were in. Oh, sorry, Mia. Yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbs sometimes. Crumble.
That's how the
Crumbles.
that's how cookie combos. Ooh, Hakuna Matata's going to be happy today.
Sweet King, we are very live. Thank you, Sweet.
All right. Are we ready? Should I reveal the lists? Or are we not 15 minutes in yet?
We're 15. Well, we
We
were
can
a
answer
little
this
late.
question. What's your favorite Olympic sport, Mike? Let's do summer and winter. What's your favorite summer and then what's your favorite winter?
Okay, so I have 2 answers for summer.
Okay.
So I used to be, I wouldn't say, I'm a long distance runner. I used to love running long distance.
Mike is a long distance runner.
And so I love the 5,000 and 10,000 meter run. Marathon's a little too long for me. I can't keep track. But yeah, I love the strategy in the 5,000 and 10,000 race. And I just know, like, man, those are tough races. Because the 10,000 meters is 6 miles on a track.
Yeah.
You're running 6 miles in a circle for like 20 minutes. And I just love, like, at the very end, after these guys have run faster than anyone on this live stream, or me or Joe, can sprint. They've run faster than I can sprint for like 20 minutes. And then on the last lap, they pick it up and actually start sprinting. It's just like, wow, that's incredible. And they're going so fast.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
Like, I know to a lot of people that event is probably kind of boring because it's just a bunch of people running around in circles. but
That's literally what is exactly what it is.
Exactly what it is. But to me, I don't know. I love that. I think it's probably like I'm biased because I like long distance running. But I also love ping pong.
Yes. I was watching some this morning.
Pretty amazing.
I was watching the USA men's player win.
And you know what? Is
Pretty good.
trampoline still in the Olympics?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Trampoline
it
is sick.
Yeah, trampoline's one of those sports that they broadcast at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and you come across, you're like, wait a minute, what's this?
What is this?
Like, here we are for men's trampoline. And
Or
you're
like,
this
there's
isn't
like
real. Wait, what?
there's like the women with the ribbons, whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah.
The rhythmic gymnastics,
Yeah.
as opposed to artistic gymnastics. I think
love that.
with the ribbons and then the ball and the clubs. They throw them.
Yeah.
It's like a circus act.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's fun stuff.
I'm trying to think.
For some reason, I always find myself watching rowing. Honestly, I think Olympics is like 90% rowing.
So, rowing's nice. It's satisfying. I mean, they're cruising through that water.
And you know what? Whenever I'm watching rowing, it's just like them to the side, and you can see them going like this. The camera's just like riding along with it the whole time, and all I can think of is, man, when's this river end? How long is this? Like, it's so perfectly straight and flat, and there's so many stands on either side. It seems like it's impossible. It's like 3 miles long. Like, how long is this thing?
It's pretty incredible. I mean, the Olympics. I love the Olympics. What else do I love about the Olympics? There's so many good events.
Yeah. I mean, I love the athletics. I mean, swimming is fun too.
Yeah, swimming's cool. Diving,
Gymnastics is awesome.
gymnastics is unbelievable.
But Mike, you don't want to. You don't fuck with the modern pentathlon.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what's
it's
in
probably
that?
like shot put and like hurdles or something?
No, that's the decathlon. The modern pentathlon is awesome, and I love that it's called.
Doesn't it involve like shooting guns or something?
Yeah, the modern pentathlon is hilarious because it's modern. If it's like 1896 when the Olympics came back, they really should update the modern pentathlon to be more modern.
Wait, Tori, breakdancing is in? Breakdancing is in the Olympics? That's
It is
awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and I agree, Galaxy Girl. Skateboarding is in now, and skateboarding is pretty amazing.
So the modern pentathlon is fencing, swimming, equestrian show jumping, pistol shooting, and cross-country running.
Wait, there's swimming involved? But then they're also riding horses?
Yeah, they also ride horses. Wait, are they riding horses in the water, or how's this working?
Are these water horses?
Or just finding out
or land horses?
Or finding out that
Seahorses.
seahorses. Wait, are they riding seahorses? Or finding out? Oh, you know what's the crazy thing is finding out that horses can swim.
Horses, they're great swimmers. Well, I don't know if they're great swimmers.
No, I wouldn't say they're great.
I got stuck.
I just said they can.
I got stuck on a weird YouTube rabbit hole of watching people give horses pedicures.
Yeah.
They have to shave down their hooves because their hooves keep growing like our fingernails.
That's very addicting.
So they pull out the spikes that keep the horseshoe in. They take off the horseshoe. They scrape all the mud and dirt out.
Yeah, they clean
and
them out.
Their hooves are so like pure white.
Oh, and they're
they start
cleaned out.
scraping them
Yeah.
down. It's like, ooh, they look like. I mean, it's essentially like fingernail material, I think.
Yeah.
But
The what's it called is really entertaining too. Don't start watching like shorts or TikToks of like the cow cleaners, and they clean the hooves on the cows. Yeah. And they're like, oh, looks like we got a nail in there. Oh, poor guy. And then they clean it up and like, oh, this one's gonna. And it looks so like it's gross, but it's like so satisfying to see them clean up their hooves.
Their hooves look like coconut. Like it looks like the coconut
agree.
meat. It's kind of. I don't know.
All right. Well, in honor of the weekly top 5, and also in honor of the Olympics, let's get everyone's country.
Hey,
Get everyone's country.
Throw your
And
country in the chat.
let's see who's most popular today.
We all know who Swede King's from.
And we all know who our Alina's from.
That's right.
Is that also an Olympic sport? Cow cleaning?
I wish.
Milking? Cow milking?
Oh, that's a sport.
You got to fill up a jug as fast as you can. All right, we got Mia from Norway, Alina from Sweden. It's Ms. Sash.
I'm trying to think.
From the United States. Galaxy Girl from New Zealand. They should just do their flags and see if we can guess properly.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
I bet there's cow milking
Puerto Rico.
competitions. I bet there's cow milking competitions in
GB in Finland.
No.
Italy.
Not anywhere there, Joe. I'm talking.
I'm reading the names, you
I know,
ding-dong.
but I'm trying to say something. Nebraska. Probably.
Yeah, definitely. Or like the
Corn shucking.
Yeah, or like the log walking, where you're in the water and they're the log and you got to balance on it, stuff like that.
Weird.
Ooh, Saturn. Rook King is an alien.
Rook King.
Brazil.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Brazil, Italy, Tori Dory from Canada. Germany. Untitled States.
I don't know this one. Hold on. Ligam? Oh, I know this flag.
I do know this flag. I saw it yesterday.
Zar Bakri, is that Philippines? No. Chile. No, that's not Chile. Because Chile has a star.
Oh, Matt. Oh, I saw Matt speak. It's Uganda.
Uganda, welcome, Matt.
Germany from Hakuna Matata.
EP, Finland, of course. The greatest country on earth. Finland. Czechia. Wait, Oh, that's Czechia. Okay. But we still don't know Ligam. The red, white, and red horizontal stripes.
Sarah Nissen. Oh, what is that? The Denmark?
Norway.
Or
Denmark.
No, that's not Norway.
Denmark.
Norway's blue. Got blue. That's Norway.
That's Norway. Okay, so Denmark, right, Sarah Nissen?
Aaron Lynn, Thailand. Saudi
Thailand.
Arabia. Latvia.
Throw your
let's see them flags.
Throw your flags in. We're trying to get updated on our flags.
Nordic European win hands down. Yeah, come on. Where's the Americans in there? Come on, I seen a couple.
I
of
saw
them.
Lex and Edward.
Yeah, I saw a few
Edward.
Americans. It's because Bria's not here. We need more Bria.
Bria would be throwing the Ohio flag in there. We're like, all right.
Yeah, just an Ohio State flag for the university. Even though I don't think she goes there. There's Lex back.
Let's
with the
go,
American flag.
Lex.
Come on.
Man, can anyone guess the?
There's. It's two different flags.
Oh, you're right. wait. How?
I don't know.
How are those two different flags? It's the LIIGAM commenter. I just don't know what that flag is. Should I look it up? Let's look it up.
Hi, Shantae.
Oh, Bria just got in the chat. She said, just got off work. Don't hassle. Don't hassle me. All right, Bria, throw the Ohio flag in the chat.
Yeah, for where you're from. Austria? Oh, is it Austria? Austria makes sense.
Austria. Yeah.
Sarah Nissen is Denmark.
Right on. Wait, Shantae?
Hi, Shantae. Yeah, Shantae said hi, everyone. And Shantae is United States of American.
Oh, Shantae, I remember last week. I thought about this last night when Shantae said, color me sheepish. I love that.
Yeah.
I need to start
That's really
incorporating that into my life.
I was supposed to provide topics this week for Hot Topics, but I was so busy with another WT5 project, which was...
It is the Austrian flag. How exciting.
Very exciting. Oh, you got Ukraine from Marina Bolotova.
What do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta. Hey, speaking of imposters.
Alina's becoming a dad right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, these are classic dad jokes. Joe, what are your Olympic faves? Right,
My
Joe,
Olympic faves.
please.
Okay. So the ones that what are the ones that really get me going?
Joe.
I mean, I love any of the running events.
Yeah.
100 meter to 10,000, all the way to marathon.
Really?
But you know what? I'm really big. I'm just really big into athletics and in sports in general. So I watch almost all of the Olympics. I'll watch weightlifting. I love weightlifting. I'll watch swimming, of course, gymnastics. Simone Biles doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure she defies the laws of physics. I'm writing a dissertation about whether or not she actually maybe has alien bones or something. There's something.
Defiant.
Yeah. There's some sort of mutation that's causing her to be able to jump 35 feet in the air and do triple backflips. It makes no sense. So there's that. Oh, we got Finland and Switzerland.
Bria likes the Winter Olympics.
And then in the Winter Olympics, any of those sledding sports.
Oh,
Skeleton,
man.
luge, bobsled.
I think I'm a luge guy.
Although I also like slalom, giant slalom,
Skiing.
downhill.
Yeah. No, Joe.
Ooh, aerial?
Short track speed skating.
I know. And regular track speed skating.
Long track?
Long track.
I love speed skating.
I love watching I love speed skating because I love seeing all their giant thighs. Their
they
legs
have
are so
great,
big.
great
Everyone's standing
thighs.
there, they got these giant
They got
thighs.
these skin tight outfits, and
Yeah.
their helmets are like super long in the back. Can we pull
That's
up
more
can
like
we-
speeds. That's more like speed walking.
No. Pull
Speed
up some
skaters
pictures.
don't have long helmets.
Yeah, they do.
No, they wear the hood over their head. They're like the tight hoods.
Okay, yeah, you're right. No, short track.
They just wear helmets.
Short track speed skating. Pictures. Let's do some pics.
Oh, Mike Apollo, Anton Ono. You remember him?
Yeah.
No, they're just helmets.
Look at them go.
Well, forget the helmets. Mike just wanted to look at short track speed skaters.
Oh, and the wipeouts. That's dangerous stuff.
It is dangerous stuff.
And,
Ooh,
okay.
wow, look at this.
What I love, can we roll up the short track speed skaters skates, because they cut them at the skates are at an angle because they're always like leaning so far down. So their skates come out at like a 45-degree angle from the bottom of their. Oh, Joe's got to show you some scenery apparently.
All right.
Oh, yeah, everyone guess where this is.
All right, where is this? Where's this one?
Oh.
What's your guess?
My guess is looks like the southern hemisphere to me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. I'm thinking like something like South Africa or like New Zealand or something.
I was possibly gonna. Oh,
Australia.
okay, you're thinking there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought maybe somewhere in
Madagascar.
Like, I did think Madagascar, but I also thought maybe it was like Mediterranean something.
Those cliffs.
I don't know. They seem a little high.
Yeah, they seem a little too green.
No, Italy, Greece.
I don't know.
This seems like it could be Italy or Greece too. Look at these stairs over here.
I would really love to get an eyeball on these short track speed skaters.
Okay,
Who wants to look at thighs?
Mike's always down to look at some thighs. All right, there's some short track speed skaters, but let's allow people to keep thinking about this.
You know, the long track speed skaters are the ones that really have the good thighs.
this is the one you were looking for. This is like good angle. Are you looking for this?
Can the people see this?
No, they're still looking at the background, still trying to figure it out. Unless they already know. Let's see. I didn't look. We didn't read the chat at all. I don't think it's Italy.
On the thighs.
Malaysia? I don't think Malaysia's got cliffs like that. Does it?
Bria goes, sorry, Edie, they are blind. What? Who? Or Eddie. Who's? What did Eddie say?
We literally didn't. Scotland?
We weren't looking.
You think it's Scotland?
Oh, could it be Scotland?
Oh,
the
Kits is here.
is in town. Let's go, Kits. Kits has had a big week.
Kits has had a big
Anita
week.
Baker week has been popping off.
Oh, there's
We love-
Edward Hanna. Mike and Joe, please tell me some of your former athletic triumphs.
Oh, Edward. All right. Okay. Thank you for the donation, and you got it. Let's get into it.
Let's get triumphant with it really quick. Hold on. Let's remove this big landscape out of our faces. There we go.
Perfect. Okay, Joe, shall you start or shall I start?
I don't know. What's your biggest athletic triumph, Mike?
I've got well, when I was 10 and I was a wicked baseball pitcher.
That's true.
Should I tell a story about
Kuna Matata says, all right, Mike, show your thighs. I'm not sure I'm going to believe your athleticism unless you show some thigh.
No.
Yeah, just show your
The
knee.
camera makes my legs look thin.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
But rest assured, I got some big daddy thick thighs, right?
Oh,
Is that what they call 'em?
they're daddy's thighs.
With
yeah.
3 C's.
Yeah.
All right, so when I was 10, I was a pitcher, and it was the end of the game. It was like, I don't know, the last inning. And I want to say there was a couple kids on base, and one of the best batters on the other team got up to the plate.
Oh, damn.
And if he got any runs batted in, meaning if he hit the ball and the runners ran to home plate and scored a point, I think they would win. So my coach called timeout. He walks up to the pitcher's mound where I'm standing. He goes, all right, just walk him and you can strike out the next kid and the game will be over. We don't have to risk throwing him any pitches and he could, smack it out. Smack it out is probably what he said. No. And so I was like, all right. And so coach walks back to the dugout and I was like, fuck that. I want to throw this kid a pitch. And I threw him so many. I threw him. No. Sorry. In baseball, there's a thing called a full count, and so that means. Now I have to explain baseball. This sucks. I should have never told this story. Basically, I threw one more pitch, and I just struck that fucker out.
Yeah.
And the kid, he went down swinging. I remember the look of disappointment in his face, and the coach was just like. He just started laughing because I was defiant like Simone Biles against physics.
That's right. Mike looked at his coach at 10 years old?
10 years old.
And he said, hey, walk this kid, it'll be safer. And Mike said, nah, fuck that shit. And he struck that little idiot out.
Yeah.
That's essentially what happened.
That's essentially what happened. So that was probably one of my greatest sporting triumphs. And the coach is just like, he's laughing because he wasn't mad that I went against what he told me to do. But, he was just like, all right, whatever. That was weird. I don't know why you didn't do what I said.
Yeah, that was pretty. I mean, you're also like 10 years old, so who really cares?
Yeah, nothing was on the line.
Yeah.
It was all about glory. And my 10-year-old self got to experience the glory, and I got to watch that kid just crumble in defeat.
And Mike, do you remember what your nickname was when you were a kid?
Yeah, some kid on my team started calling me the Russian Rocket.
We're not Russian.
We're not Russian.
Not even ancestry. We have no connections to that country.
The closest we are is Polish.
Yeah.
And I think
that's not Russian.
I think because I have a Polish last name, this one kid just stared calling me the Russian Rocket.
I mean, it's good alliteration.
And I told him, I was like, I'm not Russian. He goes, that's okay. He's like, it doesn't matter. I was like, all right.
Could have been the Romanian Rocket.
Could have been the Polish.
We said it right. There was one.
That was the
Polish pistol.
Polish pistol.
Yeah, that was what it should have been.
Sultan says Mike does look a bit Russian. Look out, everyone. I'm looking Russian.
And then
anyways, yeah, so that was my long story.
And then mine?
Joe.
Okay.
Please.
I guess I'll tell mine. My I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is one. When I was in high school, I played in my last year of high school. I got to play against the National High School Football Player of the Year.
Ooh.
In 2010, you can look it up. His name is Dylan Baxter. He didn't end up being a professional, sadly. It didn't work out in college, but he was the National High School Football Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And we went out there. It was so funny because all week leading up to that game, we were like, we got him. We're gonna be the ones that beat him. I hadn't lost a game. The guy scores 10 touchdowns a game. It's ridiculous. You can't stop him. And we went out there. And I remember the first play, he fumbled the ball and I was like, oh shoot, maybe he is vulnerable. And then literally the next play, he just did something that my dad described as, when the adult plays football with the kids?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. And it was really, it was so embarrassing. You just everyone's just missing him. He runs you over, runs faster than you. You can't even touch him. It was ridiculous. And then finally, but in that game, I tackled him. I tackled the national. We lost 56-14, and I scored a touchdown in that game, which is the only touchdown I've ever scored in all of my experience in organized football.
How'd it feel?
It was great. I caught it. It was a 2-yard pass. I fell to the ground immediately. And so the player who played that position, who played tight end, he got hurt. And I didn't even play that position, but I had played it earlier in the year. And so I kind of knew how to play it. Oh. And I went out there and I would go to the line and I would ask the guy next to me, what am I supposed to do every single time? So they'd say a play, I wouldn't pay attention. And then he'd say, all right. He's like, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to do this. I'm like, okay, cool. And so I'm standing there and he says, all right, so what you're going to do is you're going to block for a second and then go out. And I was like, all right, block for a second and go out. And I was like, wait, what the fuck does go out mean? Oh, I'm going out for a pass? The fuck? Okay. And then I'm running and I'm seeing the quarterback. I'm like, he doesn't have to throw it to me. He could just run it in, right? He's just going to run it. He's not going to, and then he throws oh shit, he's throwing it. Because I had no idea that I was going to have to go out for a pass. And I caught the ball, bear hugged it, fell down like a baby boy.
Yeah.
And then stood up and said, I never scored a touchdown before. That was the first thing I said. The guy scored. He's like, good job, dude. I was like, I never scored a touchdown before. And then I handed the football to the ref. and I ran off the field. But
Joe, you didn't give it a
no,
spike?
I did my best Barry Sanders. I just handed it to the ref and moved on.
Very respectful.
I was very respectful. And earlier in the game, really the more impressive thing is I tackled the best football player in all of the United States in high school. And one thing that was funny is if I think back, he might not have been tackled besides me in that game. Like to the ground. Like he maybe went out of bounds or just scored a touchdown or threw the ball to someone else. I might have been the only person who actually pulled him down to the ground. It was sick. And on the next play, by the way, the next play, he tricked the shit out of me and scored a touchdown.
Perfect.
But that play before,
You got him.
I got him.
Congrats,
I got him
Joe.
from behind. He made our linebacker look like a total joke, but he wasn't paying attention to the 6'2", 170-pound skinny rail with long hair running up after him. And I grabbed him around the waist and pulled him down the ground.
Yeah.
Gave him a nice big hug and said, "Oh wow, you're so strong." No, I didn't say anything.
Well,
he scared me.
Those were our stories of triumph, great victories in our little lives as sports momentary heroes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else fun in sports we could talk about.
Well,
but
I can tell you something that isn't a triumph in sports.
go on.
So when I was in ninth grade, I went through puberty really late, and so when I was 14 years old, I was like, even when I was like 15 years old, I was like 5'5" or something like that. And then when I was 16 years old, I was 6'2". So I grew really fast, but I still played football at the time. When I was 14, everyone else like grew taller and got hair under their pits and shit like that. And so I played on the football team, and it was so sad because I was the slowest and smallest person on my football team. We would do sprints, and I came in last place every practice. Like there were other kids that were like really heavy or something, and I would be slower than them. I was slower than literally everyone and smaller at the same time. I'm
surprised you were even on the team, Joe.
Well, you couldn't get cut.
There you go.
And I could only play in the third quarter because that's when all the losers had to play. That's the way they had it set up in freshman football. Is the losers played in the third quarter because it's not that competitive. And so like first quarter, second quarter, all the best players play, and then the third quarter comes in and all the losers go out and suck for a quarter, and then they come back out and then all the best players go in for the fourth quarter and win.
Oh, that's nice. They give the losers a chance.
Yeah. So I went out there and I would just get hurt all the time. I hated it. I hated it so much. That was the worst year of football in my life because I was just like physically inept. It's like I was like 5 years younger than everyone. It was so wild. And then I grew like a freaking tree in 1 year, and I was like, oh, I guess I can play. I didn't play football the next 2 years. And that was my last year. I'd played football all my life as a child, and I played ninth grade, hated it, then moved to California, and then my last year I was like, this is it, right? Like
It's your last chance.
I gotta play one more. I'm never gonna play football again in my life because that is not a sport you just pick back up as an adult. No. Like you don't go out and dust off the helmet and pop it on and start hitting people in your 20s. Like it is literally the last time you even like recreationally play that sport. So I got out there and I tackled the National High School Player of the Year. So it all comes back around.
It all comes back around.
All right, let's read these.
Let's see. Mike does look a bit Russian. Wait, what's going on? Had Polish food for the first time recently, and it slapped. Yes, Tori. I went to Poland like 2 years ago for the first time, and I had Polish food. It was like it was kind of like a Polish buffet kind of situation at a festival. It was like catering. And I couldn't believe it. It was so good. I didn't know what I was expecting when it came to Polish cuisine, but like the herbs and the spices that they used, it was like flavors that I hadn't tasted before.
Wow.
It was amazing. I'd love to go
all
back.
these years of being Polish, having our last name be Polish. The only thing we ever had from Poland was those like weird blue plates that our grandma had and all the furniture. That was Polish.
Polish sausage.
Yeah,
but not like
good,
the
though.
not like the proper like potato. And I think there's like a lot of I can't remember what else. There was a lot of different flavors that I'd never had. It was really good.
Good news from Russia. The yesterday opening of Olympic Games was so awful. From Sarah with love.
Sarah hated it.
Well,
You know,
that doesn't
that's-
sound like much love.
That's what I was wondering because I think a lot of people, especially like outside of Europe, probably thought the opening ceremony was weird as hell.
Bits of it were
Because
a bit weird.
I think for Americans, and I'm assuming just other non-Europeans, it probably looked like, oh, this is strange. I mean, okay, so this Olympics is different because they're trying to make it this huge like red carpet event with all the celebrities and everything.
I didn't see
Like
that part.
The previous Olympics, I don't think they do this. It's always just like in a stadium. It's just there's always a performance of like the
Usually
like
connected to the nation that's hosting.
yeah,
It's
like a
that.
cultural performance by the country.
The Beijing Olympics were wild.
Yeah,
Had
but
all
you
those
know,
drummers.
it's in a stadium. They have all the athletes come out and wave and everything, and it's all good and fun. But this one was like they were riding in boats down the river through Paris, and like they had all these
And it
performances,
was
and like
raining like crazy.
Snoop Dogg was there.
Although I will say the lasers on the Eiffel Tower was really sick.
Oh yeah,
The lightning show on the
Yeah,
Eiffel
yeah.
Tower was sick.
Oh, there were a lot of cool parts about it, but I think overall, like they were going for like super entertaining, so they were just trying out a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It seemed like a lot of experimenting, which I think is cool. Get weird with it. I'd rather see something weird and interesting than like expected and boring, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for a lot of Americans, it probably was just a little too weird for them to like understand why it was happening.
You know,
Why?
Bria, if you weren't late, we already did talk about Celine.
Yeah, Bria.
Come on. Yeah, we can react to
But
Celine
we all
performance.
know that Sam's Club needs their number one employee on a
Right.
Saturday.
Actually, we don't know if she still works there. She moved. Did you move to a new Sam's
Oh,
Club?
Did you transfer Sam's Clubs?
There's no Sam's Clubs around here.
When we tour through Ohio, are you going to be able to get us in,
For free.
or do we need to get that membership?
That sweet, sweet membership.
React to Celine's performance. We probably will, if we can. If it's not, we could on the Patreon.
She moved, got a new job. She doesn't work at Sam's Club no more.
Oh, that's lame. The Last Supper bit was very interesting. Oh yeah, what was that? I remember they're like sitting at the table.
Yeah,
It was
at
like
the
all these
runway.
People kind of looked like the Last Supper.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about that. A bunch of people are kind of mad. Bed bugs in Paris?
Oh, everyone's. Oh, are we talking about Ryan? Ryan's probably in Paris. Yeah, Ryan probably is at the Olympics.
I thought I saw him. He's here.
Ryan's here?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean he's not in Paris. Ryan could be anywhere.
We had some Polish carpenters working on our summer house, and they were super kind, friendly, and did a great job. But I can tell you, when they did number 2, you couldn't go in the bathroom for a day.
Carpenters. Alina, where's this coming from?
Actually, I do have a story about that from our parents when they were building our house back in the 90s. Mike, did you hear that?
What?
So when the people were building our house back in the 90s, there were no facilities, and so they were putting up the I think it was a drywall or something like that, and they had these buckets that were filled with drywall something. I don't know. I forget what it was, and they would use the old buckets.
Oh, to poop in.
Yeah, to poop in.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, and then after they finish, they're like, oh, there's some extra, so we'll leave it here. And like some years later, Mom and Dad were like, "Oh, we need to use some of it," and one of the poop bucket was left over, and it was just
Damn,
sitting there in our
gross.
basement forever. They
is
popped it
awesome.
over. This was the grossest thing ever they ever smelled. Was it the cabbage? Oh yeah.
Tori says top 5 opening ceremonies. I think that's a good idea.
Or at least say them. Well, yeah. What are yours?
I
It's
can't
kind of tough
remember.
though. I mean, it's
never
every
watch
4
it.
years. I haven't like gone back and watched a bunch of them. It's not like the Super Bowl where it's every year you get a whole bunch of them or something like that.
Right.
Like every 4 years, like what ones can I even remember? And I haven't gone back and looked them up. Like I can only remember 3. can only remember 3, really. Oh, I guess
Right.
4. I say 4.
That's 16 years.
I know.
Yeah,
I can
it's like-
remember this one.
It's
that we
most
just
our
did.
lives.
There's Ryan.
Ryan, howdy, all people
Howdy,
and Patreon
howdy.
members. What's up, Ryan? Thank you for the donation. Are you in Paris, Ryan? Are you at the games?
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, Los Angeles is hosting next, and me and Joe,
We're pretty close by. We might as well go.
I would love to go.
At least go see something obscure like pistol shooting or something like that. Like just get to an event. Like whatever is the easiest one to get in. We could go to the ones that are just in like Orange County. It's even closer.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we don't have to go to LA.
We'll live stream it.
Yeah.
Here we are at the Olympic Games. in
Well,
Los
you know
Angeles.
what? If our dream comes true, we'll be on the main. We'll be the main broadcast team for the opening ceremony.
Oh, who? Okay, so I love seeing Peyton Manning, Mike Tirico, and Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
What a-
For anyone who's not American, they wouldn't know. They would probably watch their own broadcast.
Oh yeah, the American broadcast has many of my heroes.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
I know. I love watching Snoop Dogg be the commentator, and you know Mike Tirico is a staple in American sports casting, and then you have your Peyton Manning, who is a NFL superstar,
None of the Europeans know who that is.
and Kelly Clarkson, which is probably the only person you'd know
Maybe.
because she's a musical star. She has her own talk show.
That's right.
She won our version of Eurovision,
That's right.
American Idol.
No, do not say that.
Okay, it's not the same. It's not
yes,
the same.
Europeans. If Eurovision not like American Idol.
All right, it's not the same.
Because
but
It's true, it isn't the same.
she won a talent show.
She won a talent show
That's what it is.
and then became a superstar.
Yeah. Anyways, scrap all them. Scrap Mike Tirico. Scrap Peyton Manning. Scrap Kelly Clarkson. Let's get Mike and Joe from the weekly
What?
top 5.
Kelly
And maybe-
Clarkson and Snoop Dogg hosted the American Song Contest. How did it do so badly?
Well, okay, we need a third. I'm still on LA 2020.
No.
28. What?
They hosted the American Song Contest. The American, probably the crappy American version of Eurovision.
Oh yeah. That makes
But
sense.
that's who hosted it. That actually makes way more sense that they would host it because I think it was on NBC. But what's stupid is Mike and Joe aren't the ones hosting the Eurovision American broadcast.
And our third in command, Bria Hatcher.
Bria Hatcher.
Just imagine all three of us.
She can be like the on the ground in Columbus.
No,
answering
Joe.
some questions.
There's 3 in the booth.
3 in the booth. She could be down by the stage, maybe.
No, there's 3 in
Talking
the
to the
booth,
audience members?
Joe. I know she could do that. I'm saying there's 3 in the booth.
I'm just trying to.
Who's
Okay,
our-
well, then who's going to be on the floor?
Who's in our booth?
Yeah, it's me. Then it's me, you, and Bria.
I
But then
am-
who's on the floor? We need the Europeans on the floor because then they can communicate better with the
Right. So
with
I'm
the
thinking,
attendees.
I'm thinking we get a little Swede King down
Yeah,
there.
Swede King
Well,
down there.
no,
You can
Swede
talk-
King's the producer.
That's true. Alina can talk to the Swedish delegation
Yeah.
and ask the Swedes in the crowd how they think they're doing.
Yeah.
And looks like Sweden's excited this year.
And Galaxy Girl will be somewhere on location because she's so far out in
Yeah.
New Zealand.
She can
she's
be-
used to being kind of like an island.
She
you
can
know?
begrudgingly be talking to the Australians.
begrudgingly. Yeah, Galaxy Girl. You got any grudges
And
against the
Duncan,
Australians?
wait, where's Duncan from? I mean, all of you, everyone here, all the
I
Europeans
think
here will
Duncan,
represent.
Duncan, I think Duncan is Danish. No, shoot, sorry, Duncan.
Sarah
Are you
Nielsen
Norwegian?
is Denmark, so she can talk to the Dutch.
Alina
No,
can
not
do
the
it.
Dutch. The Danes. Damn it. Netherlands. The Dutch. Duncan can talk to the Dutch,
Alina will be out
and
there.
Ryan can talk to the Brits.
Alina will be giving us the cultural backgrounds of each country. You know, whether it's like,
Yeah.
oh, and here's France. France is known for weird shit.
Yeah, and everything is very obscure and bizarre.
Yeah. Bria's Italian, so yeah, she can translate all the Italian stuff for us. Duncan is Dutch. Okay, I knew it was in that world. The Netherlands, yeah. Duncan, you can be on the floor for us.
It was kind of a bigger American Idol, just with original songs by state representatives with commercial breaks, because apparently they have to, and not as long. But it had 8 heats, if I remember correctly. Oh. So it's just all the American states. I would love to see what the delegation from, like, Alaska and Montana brought out there. You know?
Oh yeah, there's no
Idaho.
Wyoming,
yeah.
bunch of cowboys.
Vermont.
Cold weather cowboys, my favorite kind.
Those
Man,
are
there's nothing like a
Canadians.
cold weather cowboy. You know that no matter the circumstance, they'll take care of you. Like if you were out in the wilderness, who would you rather have by your side than a cold weather cowboy?
Yeah. That man sleeps in a Carhartt.
I'm thinking Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain. Who would rather you sleep in a tent with than Heath Ledger in Brokeback
I think
Mountain?
a lot of people would like to sleep in a tent with Heath Ledger from Brokeback Mountain.
That's what I'm saying. I'm screaming those words right now, Joe.
Is frites and mayo French or Belgian?
Okay, Joe, we got to vote.
I don't know
We're
what
so
those
past
words
our
means.
voting due date.
Shit,
We
yeah,
should have
I've been here
voted
for an
30
hour.
minutes ago.
We've been here for an hour. All right.
Some of the newbie viewers are probably like, when are we getting to this vote?
Yeah.
I'm only here for the polls.
And then I'm out of here. Got to get back to the Olympics.
Oh, and don't we love the Olympics? I can't wait to watch. What's the thing that I'm looking forward to? I can't wait to watch. Okay, I can tell you what I can wait to watch. I'm sick of equestrian. Can we get this out? Can I get this off my chest? If they're gonna keep riding animals in the Olympics, it's got to be a moose. There's just no place for it. I need equestrian to just be humans jumping over things. I don't need you to be on a horse. It's too much for me. Although I do love horses, so maybe we do keep equestrian in.
Okay, are we ready?
mean, if you can be on a horse, you should be on other animals too. Like, have you ever seen camel racing?
All right, are we ready? Poll is up.
The poll is up, and we have a new feature to the very high quality, high budget Weekly Top Live. Joe, show them the new feature.
Oh, right.
Seductress is going to hate this. Well, no, she's going to love it because it's high budget.
So, hold on a second.
In a moment. Oh, this looks great, Joe. This budget is so high. I can't wait to reveal it to the viewers.
I don't know if that's working for us.
That's not working. Oh, you got to click the 3 dots, I think.
Yeah, I can't click it in there.
Oh, right.
This. I go like this.
Just so everyone knows, Joe producing the show and being an active host is very difficult. It takes a lot of brain power, a lot of multitasking. I sit here and I spew nonsense for 3 hours. So my job is relatively simple. But that's why we're so seemingly low budget, because one of the hosts is the producer of the show. And it's just not reasonable. We need to get someone doing this.
Hold on. I think
This does not look good, but I can't wait to reveal it to everyone. This looks stupid. This looks dumb. But at least we got the poll up and everyone can see it.
Yeah, sure. There we are.
That looks slightly better. Still pretty dumb.
I like that we're-
Seductress, if you're in town, please tear us to bits.
I
on this
like
one.
what's going on here. I'm happy about it. Okay. All right. And so there's your Eurovision Great Performances week.
Yeah.
And here's your... Uh-oh.
I love how even without knowing what the lists really entail, like 30 people voted. It's like, yep, my vote's in. And I like that. See, okay, here's
your
thing.
Christina Aguilera Live week. Yeah, it's up. Keep going, Mike.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
lots to say.
Here's my thing. When it comes to voting, give it like a minute or two. Think about it, consider it, and just go for it. If you don't make the best vote, whatever. Who cares?
See you next week.
We'll see you next week. Oh, I'm talking about presidential votes.
Yeah, we'll see you in 4 years.
See you in 4 years. If you don't pick the right one, you're a mistake. Whatever.
Like, if you're Joe Biden's, just think, you vote. You go over there, you just put your vote.
You just put your vote. It's easy. You just press the button and you get a ticket, and then you wait for your turn.
And there you go.
No, that's at the deli. Yeah, that's at the deli. Oh yeah, I love ham and meats, and
you go to the deli. You pull a ticket.
it's not a big deal.
Come on, people. It's not rocket science. You pull a ticket.
Now that our poor old Joe is out of the race, we can really razz him to bits.
Yeah. You go to the park. You go to the ice cream parlor. You ask for a twist. And then you get a twist. It's not a big deal. It's just look. It's not something that matters that much. It's okay.
And this is why he's no longer in the race. We can't have
Joe. We were
that.
talking about foreign policy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just if everyone could get an ice cream cone.
Yeah. Just wait your turn.
Think about how much happier everyone's going to be. Ice cream for everyone.
Give it up for old Joe. He gave it his best for 4 years.
I sure did. Oh, Joe Biden.
Joe and my brother Joe.
And here's Alina's best Eurovision intervals list. Oh, I zoomed way too far in. Hold on. There we go.
And this is the Alina.
This is the Alina.
For those of you who want to play,
Alina,
who want to play favorites.
This is the Alina, not a Alina.
This is the WT5 Alina. Although there was a competing Alina for a moment.
There was an Alina a couple weeks ago.
I haven't seen her since.
And she said she was holding it down while other Alina was, I think, on a boat. You know what I love is not seeing the chat. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, let's get the chat going.
Because, sorry, with all the stuff that we're doing, we can't really look at the chat at the same time. Kiss the moose. It's all oh, yeah. Europe, start voting now.
Sweet King says, updating vote box is too high budget.
Whoa. Is Duncan saying, hey, haha, Lena, all Swedish interval acts? Yeah, Lena. Are these all Swedish? Let's not have the audio.
Lex goes, nope, I vote immediately. That's how you do it.
Joe and Joe.
Just blindly vote. Bria goes, Mike, you should dress up as that host from the Hunger Games with the blue hair, Flicker Man, for Halloween.
Aaron Lynn, did Ledecky win? He said, let's go Ledecky.
The real, like, eccentric, kind of like flamboyant one? Is that the one?
Who?
Is that the host you're talking about? Who's the host from Hunger Games with the blue hair?
Ah, yeah.
He's like the older dude.
Yeah.
He's not super old, but
again?
like he's
Stanley Tucci?
Seductress.
Oh, is it low budget?
The pool look. What? Did you mean to type poll? Stanley Tucci. Stanley. Okay, yeah.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, everyone's echoing you, Joe.
Seductress. The snake is in the building.
The seductress serpent. Wait, this is just seductress serpent. This isn't the seductress serpent.
What do you mean?
I'm confused. I thought on the YouTube comments her name was the seductress serpent, but in here it's just seductress serpent.
I don't know. No, Flash Mob is Norwegian.
Screen is very messy, and you asked Bria for free admissions, extra low budget. What's free admissions? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what those words mean. Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, never mind.
All right, did you show them all the lists? Hakuna Matata's list got in.
That's right. This is the last one. Who's winning?
What's it called when you go out and try to win voters?
Yes. It is called, I don't know, canvassing?
Nah, it's a little more than that. It's like, Hakuna Matata's doing it right now in the comments. Like, please vote. What is it? You're going out and you're trying to get the voters.
Yeah, trying to energize the vote or something like that. Yeah.
Pull in the voters. I don't know. There's a word for it. Let's see.
Robbie Williams needs to win. You need to see him. He's great.
Oh, they're saying the poll box is not updating? Oh, yeah. It's not. It's like stuck. It's just like normal. Or it hasn't changed.
Hold on a second.
Did you take a screenshot or is that a video capture?
Oh, this stupid window has to be like open. Kind of. Kind of. It's really effing thing. Oh, it has to be like that. There we go. Did that update it? It did.
but now it's like a little
chopped off. Wow, this is high budget.
This is what the Seductress Surfer was talking about. Man, we got 106 votes, got 108 votes.
The budget is through the roof, I would say.
Robbie Williams, how many fake accounts you got? I mean, who's the Robbie Williams person? Hakuna Matata. Wait, was it Hakuna Matata who was trying to get us to play Gartic Phone last time and wouldn't explain how fun it was?
Yeah, I think so.
That was funny. Bria says, stop the count. All right, who's... Oh, it's Christina live. It looks like Christina's going to take
Photo
it.
Hog 4. Pink already won. Pink won like many weeks ago. We haven't posted it yet. It's probably coming up. It might be the next one we make. Ledecky won bronze? She's supposed to be the best swimmer ever. What the heck is that about? I take nothing besides the greatest. So let's go back to our interval weeks here.
Matt says Janelle Monáe for next time's polls. Matt, so how it works is you have to put your list in, and then people have to vote. People get to vote by liking your list in the comments, and that's how we take our top 4. But yeah, I mean, I would love to do Janelle Monáe week. Me and Joe just watch Janelle Monáe music videos in our spare time.
Yeah,
she's great. Baby bend over,
yeah,
baby bend over. Let your booty do that yoga. You know that one?
Flex.
Yoga.
Zone.
Flex it.
Yeah, that one. Mike, you nailed the way the way that sounded. It was really good.
Flex it.
Yeah. What was the other one?
Actually,
Was it watermelon? The one was
a weird memory just came back. So, before I tell the story, has anyone ever even heard that song, Yoga by Janelle Monáe?
I love that song. I've heard it, Mike.
Shantae, I am confusion. Wait, what's going on? What's going on with Lex says, Lex, why are you confusion? What's happening?
Oh, there's a lot of people saying stuff, I think, about the Olympics and who's winning, as well as the vote going on, and it's very confusing. New Zealand just won gold in swimming.
Oh.
And then Galaxy says, no, she's on Aussie. She's not New Zealand.
Oh, do not get those two mixed up.
Dang. Amani's saying, I will never watch Robbie Williams or Christina Aguilera never again.
Sorry, Amani.
Yoga's such a pop.
Wait,
Shantae's saying, stop, Mike. Yes. I'm assuming that means like, come on, baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let your booty do that yoga. Right? That's the song?
Yeah. That's the yoga song. So at one point, I must have been at Epic. So I used to be in this band that, well, no, I'm still in the band. We used to be on this label called Epic Records, which was the same as Janelle Monáe, I think, at the time. I don't know who she's with now. But they played us a song from her, and it was the yoga song before it was released. And if you're familiar with the bridge, there's an artist called Jadena who sings. And the demo version that I heard, he rhymed like bend over with like boner or something. And he said gives me a boner or something. But I don't think that made the final version. I don't think that's what he says in the actual version.
Man.
I remember we were cracking up so hard to that line, and I was so bummed that it didn't make the final cut. I think they were kind of like, maybe this is too goofy, or they probably just edited it out because it's like too weird to have on like radio or something. I don't know, but I remember laughing my ass off about that.
Maybe bend over. Yes. Sweet King is right, Sky. You can donate on the coffee link from Patreon, but we are trying to figure out. So if you have a Patreon, go to the coffee link, put your name in it, and you can donate a couple videos a month.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we vote on which we gotta check.
Yeah, everyone put their lists in.
Nice.
And we're gonna put it's gonna be more of a slow vote with the Patreon thing. We'll give more time for everyone to show up.
Yeah.
Not during a live stream.
It's once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, we've been voting for 12 minutes. I think we're good to call it. I mean,
Wow, Christina Live.
Christina Live has taken it. Should we end the vote?
Dang, oh no.
What happened?
Should we do the runoff? Because Eurovision interval acts is going to beat Christina Live if we do a runoff, right? Because look at all the people, all the Eurovision is split. And Robbie Williams is also a British artist, so that's probably even more people would vote Eurovision.
All right, what do we do? Do we do the runoff?
Time for the runoff. Mia says it. Bria Hatcher, no runoff.
No run. Oh, okay. Bria's always in for the runoff, but I guess not. This
Alina
time.
says runoff because she knows her list will probably win. Of course my list doesn't win. I'm sorry, Hakuna. You got very close, though. Runoff, no screen, Tina. Runoff, no runoff, runoff. Well, let's see. We haven't done... Well, we're like actively doing a Eurovision list, but like the next 4 lists are not Eurovision. So I might lean into runoff just to give Eurovision a chance to win. Because we haven't done a Eurovision in like 3... We won't be doing a Eurovision over the next 3 weeks. Because I think we have Kylie Minogue.
Joe, the democratic system is that we end this vote and we do a poll to see if we should do the runoff and let the people decide.
That's right. Okay. Ready?
Yes. So it's between Interval Acts and Christina Live if we do the runoff. If we don't do the runoff, Christina Live takes it.
Yep.
Amani's getting heated. I'm seeing all caps.
All right, here it is. Runoff. Yes or no? Yay or nay?
Should I report this poll? Is this poll offensive?
I think it was. Some people
Alina
were probably
goes,
offended by it.
Alina goes, so here's the thing, guys. I can't make you to vote my Eurovision interval acts list, but I can make you wish you did. What? Is that a threat? Should we not get this P.O. box?
Sean,
oh, yeah, we're going to get a P.O. box. We got to do that.
Yeah, we got to go get a P.O. box. Sorry, we didn't have it. Poor showing for Robbie. Oh, Galaxy Girl voted for Robbie. We know our mom did if she's watching. Kits.
Fiona Apple, Cree? I like Fiona Apple. That's a deep cut from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
She was big in the 90s.
Fiona Apple was close. There were like 3 lists at about...
Kit says no because the Eurovision people dominated for a while. They did dominate. We were doing Eurovision for like a month straight, it felt like. Edward, Hannah, how backed up are you guys with reactions? That's a question for Joe. I think dozens.
Yeah, I think we have like 75 videos to make.
So we got a little ways to go, and they keep stacking up. This is why,
Yeah.
if people were confused why we stopped the paid weeks, it just started getting out of hand. We're like, uh-oh.
And doing even doing like 10 videos a day, it was a pretty like we were trying to do that like before tour started, and then right after we came back from the tour because we were trying to catch up. And it was horrible. It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of no way to live.
It's okay to do like 10 videos a day for a couple of days and be like, all right, we just got to crank these out because we're leaving, or like we got to catch up. But to know that you just have to do 10 videos a day for the foreseeable future,
Yeah.
it's just a lot. And, we realize we're like, oh, we're just like saying less. We're just like less enthusiastic. And that's just a bummer for the viewers. Like, you don't want us to watch a video that you paid for that we're just kind of like sitting here just kind of like dead inside because we've already watched 9 videos today.
But once we get that P.O. box, that's when you mail us bags of cocaine, and that will allow
and we'll do
us
100 videos.
and then we can do as many videos as we need to.
And I think, the other thing is like you think like, okay, 10 videos a day, that's not that long, but it's like we got other stuff we do. We have lives. And so it's probably like 20 minutes per video just reacting because you have to set it up. and then you watch it, and it's usually about 13 to 15, sometimes 18 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Joe has to upload them all
And edit them.
and edit that. Yeah, to clip the beginnings and ends. And
It's mostly just about naming them and uploading them and like filing them. Takes a long time.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, a few hours has gone by. You're like, oh, I got to do everything else in my life today, So it just, yeah.
And as you can
That's why.
imagine, reacting to a music video and you're like, all right,
yeah,
which one is this?
we want to be excited,
Yeah, like all of you don't see this. When we're sitting there before a video, especially as we start getting tired, it's like, all right. Was this number 3? Whose list is this? Cool. Okay.
But that's
Alrighty, here we go.
but that's on the days where we were doing
Yeah.
10 a day.
When
Typically,
we're on like our 7th or 8th video, it's just yawn city. I mean, and it lit like outside of like a video that's like, oh, this is amazing. Like a lot of videos are good, but they're not good enough to make us like not sleepy or not
Yeah.
tired or not burned out. Like some videos are that good. That is
Yeah.
true. Some videos are, but some videos are just are fine. And we're not going to sit there and just be like, I don't know, we're really tired right now, so this kind of sucks.
yeah, it's just like, all right, just wait till later when you're not tired and do it
but
then.
if we have to just keep hammering them, then we're going to feel that way a lot.
So we try to cap it at 5 per day. Sometimes we just sit down, we only do 2. Where it's like, all right, yeah, I'm tired. Let's just not do this.
Yeah. I mean, because if it is a job, it's like look at how happy everyone that makes that's like really doing a job they don't like. You don't want to come and watch 2 entertainers that don't like doing the thing that they're doing.
You know.
Yeah, that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here.
But yeah, so that's the long explanation.
Yeah, that
Just
we
like
didn't want to
the-
put in a video. This is just for the live streamers.
Yeah, this
live
is
stream viewers. And another thing, like when it comes to these live streams, it's funny. Like the chat is so fun. Everything you're all here are so fun. And we're doing all the video, or we're doing the live stream. And when we get to 4 hours, when we're done, I fall apart. Like 4 hours of sitting here and talking. Like when I'm doing it, I'm not thinking about it. But the second I start like relaxing, it just, you realize how much this is. It's a lot. It's a lot more than just sitting here. Like it's very active.
Yeah.
And you get tired in such a weird way because it's all like really cerebral. It's not physical.
Yeah, you're not like, oh, I need to go take a nap. You're just kind of like, I just need to sit in silence for a while.
Yeah. So how's this count going? This is getting pretty wild. It's tightening up. All right. A no is for Scream Tina. A yes is for Eurovision.
Well, a yes is for the chance for Eurovision. Stop the count. 5 is enough. It's a lot, especially to have that much enthusiasm. 5 is reasonable. Thanks, Photo Hog. That's a great name. Photo Hog 4. It makes me feel like Photo Hog 1, 2, 3 were taken. Photo Hog 4.
Hold on.
All right, so we're like an hour in, and we're just getting these polls going. Are we going to end this poll? Because the runoff is happening, apparently. Should we do runoff about the runoff?
Yeah. Should we?
We got to stop. We got to.
Yeah,
end
the
it.
runoff is one.
The runoff is happening. So here we go.
I'm so very sorry for all the Scream Tina fans. I love that they took like that
They've
one
taken the
Britney
name,
lover
yeah.
was waging war on Scream Tina, and then I just love that. Yeah, it seems like, because I saw people in comments like, yeah, another Scream Tina week, let's do it. And I just love that they're taking Scream Tina in a positive way. And I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe people have been doing that for a while, but
Scream Tina. All right, so here we are. This is the runoff vote between Christina Live and Eurovision Intervals Act. Which, for those of you who don't know, well, I assume most people who are voting for Eurovision will absolutely know what the Intervals Act is. But it's the act that's in between when the judges vote, right? For the winner?
yeah. Here we go. Dude, the Scream Tina crowd is going to scream Tina.
Scream.
Team Britney forever. This is Alina's week, by the way. So if you're a WTFer and you got no skin in the game,
Ooh,
you
yeah,
probably want to just cheer on our star viewer, Alina herself.
And Eurovision is off to to a sprint.
Oh, yeah. We got Eurovision today. We got some more Eurovision tomorrow. We got Anita Baker at 2. And Alina's sitting here with her next Harry Styles week posted.
Bria, where is your shirt? Mike, Doha? Idaho? No, Doha is in the country. If you look down below, can you see it? Oh, it's kind of hard to read that. Qatar. Qatar.
Qatar.
This is how it's pronounced, I guess. I always thought it was Qatar, but we met a guy who lived there and he pronounced it Qatar. It's a country, a very small country in the Middle East on the Red Sea. No, I don't think it's on the Red Sea. It's on the other sea. Persian Gulf. And it's like a little desert country on the Persian Gulf. And Doha is the capital city. That's why I says love to be in Doha. I've never been there. Joe's wife's mom's boyfriend lives there.
Man, that's a long walk.
And Joe's wife's mom sent us a bunch of stuff from Doha.
No, it's Joe's wife's mom's boyfriend.
He sent it.
Yeah, he just sent us a bunch of stuff from Doha.
Oh, it was him. I thought it was.
Yeah, it just showed up.
And
He was
so
very excited to send it to us.
it's very cute. And this shirt was in the package, so I wear it now. That's what's going on.
But Joe's wife's mom does not live in Doha.
Correct.
So that's kind of an interesting thing. Okay, a little geography lesson.
You know us. We love maps. We love geography.
Yeah, can we get more out? Look at Lena help a girl out. So you're a
I can make
scam you never been.
Lex, I can make the walk much longer.
Mike has never been to Doha. He is a total scam, Bria.
Yeah, I'm a scammer. I'm a phony. I'm a fake.
Well, Mike says he'd love to be in Doha, but he's never
my,
been.
My shirt says "Love to be in Doha."
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he's been in Doha. It just means he'd love to be there.
Yeah, please, someone get me there.
Yeah, Mike's
Actually,
Mike actually really wouldn't love to be in Doha, to be fair.
I've learned about Doha, and I looked at it on Google Maps, and I think I don't want to be there.
I don't think Mike wants to be in a very deserty nation.
I'm not a desert guy. I'm more of a forest freak, you know?
Mike is a grifter, yeah.
I'm a grifter, yeah.
And the poll. Is Scream
getting
Tina
close. It's getting close.
is Scream Tina pulling it back?
We need this to go at least to the 5-minute mark. We need everyone to get their votes in because votes are still flowing, and it's close. 46 to 54. That's pretty damn good.
And Bria's right. I am promoting the school that I occasionally attend.
Yeah, San Diego City College.
San Diego City College. Look it up. It's really beautiful in photos.
Yeah, Lex says me neither. Give me the ocean, please. Well, that's what's interesting about Doha. It's technically on the ocean.
I thought it was on the dead.
It's in a gulf.
It's in the Gulf. I need some.
But Lex, do you live by the ocean? I forget. I want to say you said you're from.
Yeah. What cities do our Americans here live in? I don't know if we haven't gotten an update on that.
Yeah, Lex.
Or maybe we just forget. So like, what do we got here? We got Shantae. We got Lex.
I want to say Lex said she was from the South.
We got Bria Hasher, we know, lives in Columbus. Let's get some cities here.
The Kiss Pajamas, D.C., okay.
Right, the Kits is D.C.
City life, unfortunately. Bria Hasher's from Dublin, okay.
Okay.
Connecticut, okay.
Aaron Lynn used to live in Torrance.
Well, anywhere in Connecticut is a drive to the ocean.
Yeah.
Not a big state, and you got...
Costa Rica.
Oh, Dublin, Ohio. Okay.
Whatever, Bria. Don't you don't go around the world and lead with Dublin.
Bria's gonna go. I'm Italian. I'm from Italy.
I'm Italian. I'm from Dublin. What are you talking about? Shukiel, California.
Kits.
Shukiel, we're California as well. Could you give us a region at least if you don't want to give us a city?
Are you northern or southern? Kits, Joe has a wonderful take on DC driving a van and trailer.
Yeah, DC is one of the worst places ever to park a van and trailer. And also to make turns because DC is a grid system, right? But then has diagonal cross streets that shoot around it as well. And I had to make turns and I literally couldn't make turns in this van. I just had to like give up and figure out another way with a van and trailer. And it took me like 2 hours to find parking with a van and trailer. And then I finally parked, and I was so mad at that damn city.
And it was like a mile away from the venue.
Yeah.
Right? You
And
had
then
to
I was
walk.
walking around, and I was like, oh, how could we be mad at those? These row houses are so cute.
Yeah, they are really nice.
Because
Yeah.
DC is so F cute. It's freaking the cutest. It's one of the cutest cities. It's right up there with the Old Town Boston area. It's so cute.
Yeah, Kits, do you live in a row house?
Nice.
That's the real question.
And then the last time I went to DC, I went to the National Mall, and I got to go to all the museums.
Shookie's in Fresno.
Big Frez.
The Big Frez.
Shantae Caldwell, Philadelphia, in the house.
Oh, Shantae, you're in Philly? Nice. We love Philly. We, what did we do in Philly last time? We stayed in a row house in Philly.
Right, and near the
Shantae,
Italian market.
Do you live in a row house?
Do you live near the Italian market?
We love row house cities.
Would you guys ever do a top 5 of best UK X Factor performances or controversies? Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. We love a good
You should drive a
controversy.
pickup truck, and it was
And-
impossible to park downtown. Thank goodness I always had money to park in the garage. Yeah.
And Edward, thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
What a comeback for Christina. Christina Live has come back. See, this is why I said we can't end the vote now. We got to give it a fair
Oh
chance.
my gosh. Yeah. All the Europeans. No, not the 3. Yeah, just click it. There you go. Christina Live. Yeah.
Dang. All right. So to be fair, we'll give it 3 more minutes. So that's the 10-minute open polls.
Lena. No.
I know. Sorry, Alina.
No, leave it open, Mike, so that they can see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mia. No. Scream Tina to win.
Shoot, did I miss anything? I wanted to talk about these row houses.
Oh, Madonna. Madonna interval act. That's cool.
Oh, my chat was way back.
Please vote Eurovision.
Kit says, I do live in a row house, but it's all good because residents get priority parking. Oh, no, we love row houses.
I love row houses.
We stayed at a row house Airbnb in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was like 3
It
stories
was in like
tall.
North Philly or something.
I can't remember.
But
I
it was like
didn't
old
book
brick.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the walls are brick.
It was nice.
And we watched that stupid movie, The Boy.
Oh,
what was
The
that boy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it's
with
called.
the-
It's called The Boy.
Yeah, and you have to like the woman gets hired to take care of this puppet. That's like a haunted
Oh,
puppet.
it's so weird.
It
and
was
bad.
so weird and
But I
bad.
loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too. I also loved the fact that there's like an ex-boyfriend that comes in, and like I think it's a British movie, but it's set in America or something like that. Or like there's American people in it, or the actors. No, 2 of the characters I think are supposed to be American, but they're not played by American people. And usually it's fine, but the one guy who's clearly just not a big time actor, he comes in with just like the worst American accent. It was so funny.
He was clearly Irish.
Yeah, like very clearly Irish. It was awesome, but he just had like a few lines. That movie was hilarious. Aw, poor Alina. The heart has been broken. Talk about the biggest comeback in WT5 history with Scream Tina Live Week.
I'm trying to catch up to this.
A bad name. Down, down,
Oh, Shantae does not live in a row house.
Dang.
Live in
Sorry,
a
Shantae.
Live in a twin in West Oak Lane.
All right, let's dox it.
Oh yeah, can we dox you, Shantae? We love doxing people.
We could at least get in these row. I mean, these row houses are fine. I'm kind of trying to remember those.
Do they have
In DC, Mike played Songbird. Songbird?
Songbird Cafe?
Songbird
it might not
Cafe.
exist anymore.
That's where he played in DC. Where'd you play in Philly? A couple places. The Foundry.
Oh, the Foundry and
What was that one where that guy? Oh my gosh, Mike and I did not experience this, but it was really awesome. So they played a show at this venue, and I forget the name, and they had this young sound guy who invited everyone in the band and in the other band over to his house to make them burritos.
Oh, and they said it was the weirdest burritos.
No, they also said that all the fiberglass was exposed. The fiberglass insulation was exposed on the walls, and they went over there.
He didn't have drywall.
Yeah, he didn't have any drywall in his house, and he made them burritos.
And he was just like opening up cans of beans and pouring it in the.
Yeah, it was just like refried beans and like tortillas, right? I think that's all it was.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This kid, he like sold it on like, come over to my house and I'll make you burritos. And he was young. He was like 19 years old or something.
And everyone else I think was really drunk, so they're just like, yeah, food. But I don't think we were that drunk.
We weren't drinking.
And so we looked at the kid and looked at the situation. We're like, we don't want to do this.
No.
We want to go eat whatever burritos
We're gonna go to
this kid is
we're
going
gonna go to this person we know's house and have pizza.
Yeah, that was the other option.
And like, that was also a terrible experience.
Oh yeah, because we had a weirdo with us. He ruined it.
Yeah, we had a weirdo. So we had a friend, and then we had a weirdo with us that was really trying to get with our friend. And then we had another friend who was gone. Literally, like, he's a good friend. We just saw him recently, but that night he was gone, and we was sitting there, and we had to listen to this weirdo trying to hit on our friend and talk about politics, while the other friend was pretty much gone. But he would just kind of like step in every once in a while with some sort of statement, some sort of, well, dude, it's just like they don't even want us to succeed. And then just like flump back into his chair, and you're like,
just
all right,
so drunk.
Thanks, bud. And then go back to listening to these other people just have terrible conversations.
Oh man, yeah. So in all honesty, we probably should have went and had those weird fiberglass burritos.
I don't know. It seemed like a lose-lose. We should have went to our very nice row house Airbnb that we were staying in.
Everyone made a bad decision.
And go to
night.
sleep.
So we got. Mike, please tell me you've seen Many Moons. Sure, you can dox me. Wait, what's Many Moons? I have no idea what you're talking about. And sure we can dox Shantae.
Okay.
So what'd you say? Twin Oaks?
I'm still
West
on
Oak?
Mike and Joe on Chanel Monet.
Oh, sorry, when I was still on it. Oh, okay. What's up, Jason Brown? You just getting here? How's it going? Jason did Aaliyah week? Was that
Brandy?
you? Brandy? Jason, which week was yours? I always forget. It was a while ago.
All right. Gotta say it. Mike, gotta have it. Scream Tina got all the... Eurovision got all the chances in the damn world.
Yeah.
And Scream Tina...
I'm sorry. It's just
reigns suprema. 57%. 160.
All right. We're going to end the poll.
That's it.
It's Scream Tina. Which is great. I love Christina Aguilera.
I'm so sorry.
She's great live.
Alina.
And this is going to be Christina Aguilera live week 2.
I'm very sorry, Alina. You've lost again. But you know what? To be fair,
So close.
go watch your Harry Styles video that just posted. I think at 30 minutes ago.
Very nice. Should we check out some comments on some of these videos?
Yeah, let's see what's coming
We
in.
had another Anita Baker one today. That one probably has more comments.
I think that
'cause it's
one's
been
at
out.
2.
Oh, that one doesn't come out yet.
No.
Oh, there was a noon and a 2 p.m.
And a 10 a.m., which was the Eurovision.
Oh, all right. Let's see some comments from the 10 a.m.
I hope they're stupid American comments.
Oh, those are my favorite.
We get so many of those. I mean, it could just go our whole thing. Soldi equals money. So more about what the relationship between money and other values are. Okay. Let's get a little zoom in.
So, okay, the Harry Styles one was a fan-made video. That's what we suspected.
That is what we suspected. Because it was a little, we'll just say, unprofessional. Can we get a Queen Latifah poll? Yeah, just about her, like Queen Latifah's best movies or something, or like
Queen Latifah's best song.
Queen Latifah singing or acting. Which one do you like from her better?
Yeah. What are we doing? What? Yes.
If you can give us just any poll, everyone just
give us 4 things to vote on Queen Latifah, and we'll do
just
it.
2. I don't care. How about this? Let's open up to the audience. What kind of
Jason
poll do you
Brown
wanna
did
see?
Keisha Cole week. And that was one of my... Oh, man. Learning about Keisha Cole was amazing.
I know. That was amazing. Although,
yeah,
I choose you as... I think is my favorite.
And kids, we got to hand it... shoes. Yeah. We got to hand it to the kids' pajamas because Anita Baker Week was lovely. And we love her. We
Let me
had
tell you
no idea who
something.
Anita Baker was.
You know, when we're going into a week, we don't know who they are. We have no idea what to expect. They're always like, all right, it could be good. It could be bad. We don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And then we sat down.
Yeah, Anita was
Talk about a
incredible.
quiet storm.
I know. We learned what quiet storm is.
Anita Baker just
great.
came in. Anita Baker came in and just hugged us with a nice big blanket and said, you know what? Everything's going to be okay.
Her voice is beautiful. The music, the instrumentation, it's just that smooth romantic jazz. That's right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That was great.
It
So
was.
thank you to Kits.
And then everyone's been saying Sade Week.
Oh yeah, which we know who Sade is, of course.
Yeah. Smooth operator. Which actually that makes way more sense now that I put those two things together.
What makes
Well,
sense?
like Quiet Storm and the way Anita sounds and all that stuff and smooth jazz
yeah.
romance type things. Now that seems... It's just funny because you hear things, but you don't actually like connect them in your brain in a very... connect them in your brain. All right, what do we got here? Let's see if this lines up. We can read some comments. This is just going to be live, straight up, unedited comments.
All right.
I mean, we don't edit comments. That doesn't make sense.
We don't even edit our videos.
That's true.
We just upload that.
There's not enough pause in the beginning or end.
We just upload the raw material. That's the kind of high quality, off the cuff stuff you get here at the weekly top 5.
Off the cuff stuff.
You know, I think that works in our favor that we don't edit our videos because then you come to the live stream and there's no difference.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we were like a typical YouTube channel who had cuts like every 5 seconds, and then you come to the live stream, it might feel different, or like the pacing will be odd. I don't know. That's just what comes to mind. We keep it real and honest the whole time, through and through. But I am a freaking grifter because of my Doha shirt.
That is correct. We need to act like Luke Hemmings or 5 Seconds of Summer. Mike, 5 Seconds of Summer? You want some of that?
5
Uh-oh.
FSS.
Never understood the hype and good ranking of this song. Melodically. Why did I read that so
And
weird?
bland.
Very bland and
Oh.
simple. Not spectacular, not beautiful, not special about Mahmood. Holy moly.
So I think this is interesting because after we watched that one, I think Joe didn't really understand it either. But
Didn't connect to me in a great way now.
Yeah, Joe didn't really connect with it, but I connected with it. So I think that this is one of those interesting pieces of art where it's like some people really get it and some people just don't at all.
What's
You know?
number one on Anita Baker Week? Does anyone want to say?
That's up to Kits.
Kits, you can tell. You can tell us what's number one.
I mean, it's coming out in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Amory,
So-
she's so underrated.
Yes, Amory was great. I loved Amory.
But
yeah,
I'm one of the few that never actually cared for the song. I didn't think it was bad, but that year there was better. I kind of felt the same way. I didn't really. It was fine. It had some interesting things. That little dancer. I like that.
Yeah, there was something about it. I mean, it didn't blow me away, but it felt like I got it. Like I was in it. We're talking about the Mahmood Soldi Eurovision performance.
Yeah.
There was something about it that it caught my ear, and I actually really liked it. But yeah, so it's you know what I kind of think of it as is like the blue and black dress or the white and gold dress kind of thing. It's like you can see it one way or another. Remember that phenomenon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it a black and blue dress or a white and gold dress?
Art's pretty subjective.
Yeah, it's just kind of like how you're hearing it or feeling it. Like the brain
His
analyzes
voice,
things.
at minimum, was very interesting, though. All right, this is for the Farid Mama Dove Hold Me. Oh, my Eurovision week's finally. Yay. Oh, my gosh, this is the person. They finally got it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my Eurovision Suggestions week, finally. Yay.
Give him a heart.
I know. It took forever because the Eurovision 2024 came in, so we were like, let's do those first before we do this like random runner-up week from a long time ago. Sign of the times. This person is they guessing number one? Mahmood is such a vibe.
Perhaps.
I agree with that. Mahmood is a vibe. That song has very vibey.
It was vibey, man. I
Give it
was
that
into
one.
it.
The song is mostly about his relationship with his father, and he doesn't have much contact with. And when he reached out to him, the father accused him to only want his money. There is a lot of hurt in the song, despite it being cool and laid back, and makes the makes you vibe and dance. Personally related with Instantaneously on first listen without even speaking Italian because I have similar experiences. He was my favorite that year, and at his second time at Eurovision, though I am happy for Duncan and Kalosh. Oh, is that
Joe? I'm seeing a comment down below that I cannot wait for you to read.
okay? Let me read Ryan Hikes' $4.99. What are some of the upcoming artists over the next 2 or 3 weeks? I think there's an 80s Janet Jackson week on the docket that we're gonna do. That was paid for. That was a donated week. And then there's, I think I can't remember. It's either like Pink or Kylie Minogue that's coming up next for the for the voted streams. And then some other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I have the one-offs all pulled up. I don't want to pull them up.
This one down here by Michelle Jackson.
Hold on, I'll get to it in a second. Oh yeah, my Eurovision suggestions week. Cool for my winner.
It's the same as a person. Yeah.
I'm a school bus driver. I play Quiet Storm R&B jazz in the morning on my bus for my kids.
That is what I love to see.
That is all I wanted.
Because I don't know if I've ever admitted this on the stream or
don't admit it, Mike.
One of my dreams is to be a school bus driver. I think that'd be a chill job because you only work in the morning and the afternoon for an hour and a half, and then you go home midday, have lunch, chill.
Yeah.
And you just have to drive a bus around? It depends on what...
Okay, we'll have to bring our aunt on. She was a school bus driver.
She was a school bus driver, yeah. But, okay, so I will say I'm sure there are good days and bad days on the school bus because if you rode the bus growing up, you know that you can have some rowdy kids, but then there are some bus rides that are just chill and fun and you have good conversations. It just depends on if you got any troublemakers, really.
I know.
Because I had some troublemakers on my bus, and it made our bus driver's life a living hell. But then some years, everyone was just cool, and the bus driver loved us, and we loved them, and we would talk to them and ask them questions. It was fun. I loved it.
I got in trouble on the bus when I was 13. I was a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Just one time. I idiotically sat in between the seats, and there was in the aisle. I was in the aisle, and the seat belt was there, and I used the seatbelt and simulated like I was masturbating in the aisle with the seatbelt because I thought it was funny because I was 13 years old, and the bus driver's just looking straight at me, seeing me do it. And then I had to sit in the front for 2 days.
Oh, Joe.
For joke masturbating with a frickin' seatbelt.
That's what you get for being a little twerp.
I know. Shit.
I had to give that one a heart. I love when people share little bits of their lives just like that.
Like my story with the masturbation.
I'll forget that immediately after this.
All right. Please do question countdown. It would be great if you could do Mahmood Week because he's got a bunch of other great music. Oh, cool. Deserves more attention. There's no translation option here. Mahmood is great. I am a big fan since performance. He gets even better and better. Another cool performance at Eurovision is this a cool performance? Does everyone agree? Cool performance from Belgium 2015.
I don't know. I need to catch up with the chat.
Anyone know the full list? How dare you? Don't give it away. It's a secret.
The kids' pajamas I share and then delete. You share your life on here and then we don't get to see it? I'm real late to the comments. I rarely read them, unfortunately. But every
I don't know.
2 or 3 weeks, maybe it's not that unfortunate.
I wouldn't say it's
the negative
unfortunate.
ones. The negative ones are rough.
Yeah.
But
should we pull up for the held for review section right now and see what we've got?
Maybe we should.
You know what? Some of them are just offensive and it's just kind of funny. But some of them are offensive in a way. It's oh no.
Make you feel weird.
Yeah, because they'll feel like truly offensive.
This is our guy.
Yeah, this is Sweet King.
Sweet King.
ESC stats. Harry Styles should represent UK in Eurovision. Just wanted to say that. I know. Would they not? He would win the popular vote.
Yeah, he's Harry Styles is a global.
Is it kind of rule that you can't be like that famous before you do Eurovision?
I don't. Yeah, I think so. I would say yes.
In Europe.
In Europe, yeah, if you're Harry Styles, you're a global superstar.
What if One Direction just like went through, like all the 5 members of One Direction, and then One Direction themselves like just dominated the next 6 years of Eurovision? Do you think like does everyone think would that be a foregone conclusion? Chat if Harry Styles sang at Eurovision. Just even pick a song that you already know. Do you think he would automatically win, or you think people would be like, "No, this is bullshit. This is Harry Styles. That like we don't want to vote for him," or like we're gonna hold him at a different, not a higher standard, but a different standard? I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like it just doesn't make sense if you're already a successful pop star to perform. But let's see. I got to catch up with the chat. What are they saying?
What music have you two reacted to as your absolute favorite?
Absolute favorite? I don't know. Well, okay, I'm a sucker for 80s music. Anything 80s. I think that's why we loved Anita Baker so much.
Yeah.
Because she's in that 80s genre feel that just like, man, anything 80s, I'm a sucker for. I'm very biased. Wait, hold on. Shuki said we should do some AI songs. We should.
We should. Always on the table. If you love 80s, do Kim Wilde. I like Alina would 100% vote. Okay, so if the song is good, they would definitely win. People can vote too. Well, I mean, that's what I mean is like, wouldn't the Harry Styles fans across Europe just like burn that to the ground in a second? Like just immediately be like, Harry Styles, Harry Styles, Harry Styles. Because there'd just be so many Harry Styles fans.
Yeah, Sweet King says people would hate on it because it's UK and Harry. So you get a little hate just for being.
See,
from
that's
the
what
UK.
I meant. It would be treated as like as in a separate way because it's Harry Styles. He's already super famous.
Yeah.
Because it does seem like for the most part, it seems like you can be a pretty famous artist, especially in the city where you're from or in the country that you're in. But I feel like you become a global superstar through your like winning of Eurovision. Like,
definitely launches your career if you win, for sure.
Like, would it be weird for someone to perform in that who's like already more famous than Eurovision, like bigger than the competition, kind of in that sort of way? Because like Harry Styles is very famous across the entire world, and Eurovision is just really popular in Europe
and Australia.
All
right, let's.
Where are we gonna look at the held for review?
Yeah, if you want.
What do we say, everyone? Should we
do a poll?
Should we see who's offensive?
Should we read the held for review comments? The things that no one else. This is a peek behind the curtain. No one gets to see this.
Well, this is an argument. Someone says, I did think about Flo Rida, but I would also just think maybe Flo Rida wasn't that famous in Europe. And that's an American. That's pretty different.
True. Could be. I don't know. But poll. Okay, Lex loves the polls.
All right, let's see. Held for review.
Okay, that one's weird.
Oh, this is Kits. Kits, you're held for review. Should we review Kits?
No. Kits replied to
I know, that's the one that's in review. I can approve it. I don't approve this one. Kits is in review.
Kits said, "You stupid."
Yeah, Derek Jeter inspired this one when they were making Sweet Light-Skinned Love. Gross. And Kit says, "You stupid." Says, potentially inappropriate. That's not that inappropriate. Come on, YouTube. Let's give that a check mark. Proof.
You approved Kits? So whoops.
That was approved. No shade to whomever made this list, but Unbreak My Heart not being number 1 or even at all is a crime against humanity. This list was just weird. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, you can approve it.
How? Like, why is that restricted? I don't get it. Oh, this is like weird.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to forget that we have to dock Shantae. I would love to go to the streets of Philly.
No sock knockable ballad of which he seeks is Lisa Fisher. The sock knockable ballad of which he seeks is Lisa Fisher.
That's held for review?
She doesn't need. It's this. That one is a deep cut that would blow. Oh, yeah. No, of course. I don't know why that is held for. Well, these are held for review. They're not the necessarily inappropriate ones. So if you want to go to the necessarily inappropriate ones, where are they?
Show hidden. Ooh, I don't know. This might be a little too much for the people to handle.
They may contain language that's considered offensive.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Before I even reveal it. Okay. No, it's fine. You guys said our style gives you Matrix vibes, which is true, but all these songs came out in the mid-'90s, so the Matrix director was inspired by Aaliyah's style, not the other way around.
Bitch, please, he wasn't inspired by her.
Hey, that's not too bad.
I mean, that's just kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll approve of it.
John's going to approve all the offensive comments.
Well, I'll approve that one. I didn't think it was that offensive. Well, since you asked, Madonna just ended her celebration tour 2024 in Mexico after that. Oh, this is Sultan's World.
Sultan's World.
Sultan, you're in the offensive category right now. Oh, shit, this is all ugly. There we go.
You want to know what Sultan said?
All right,
Sultan said, I will crawl up your butt. Sultan, care to explain yourself?
Yeah. What is this? Should we approve this comment, Sultan? I will crawl up your butt. Anyone?
What?
Should we approve? I think I'll approve. Is that too offensive? Well, since you asked, Madonna just ended her celebration tour 2024 after that. About a month or maybe 2 months, she gave a free concert where 1.6 million screaming fans attended in Copacabana, Brazil. She is 65 years old now. Does she move the same? What? And then Sultan's World just says, I will crawl up your butt. Shooky says approve.
Here,
Sultan's World says LeMayo exposed. Oh, because are you making a move, Sultan? Is that what this is?
Dang, Sultan.
Oh,
Are you making a
boy.
move?
It looks like everyone's saying approve. All right, I'm approving.
Well, it's up to Sultan.
Sultan, should we approve?
Well, Sultan's the one who posted it on YouTube.
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't make any
Sultan
sense.
approved it.
Sultan approved by hitting enter on his keyboard.
Oh boy! All right, that's probably one you skip. This is a reply to Galaxy Girl. So she just doesn't even have a microphone. What a boss move! She's stunning in this performance. I love those costumes. Ridiculous, uneducated comment. She can sing. Do some research before commenting. Dribble. 40 years she's been doing this. Still the highest selling female artist of all time.
Okay,
you think?
I need to interject. The Madonna fans are a bit senile because they read comments and reply to them, and it doesn't match the reality of the comment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they're
Yeah, and I noticed that. I'm like, oh, they're not actually reading the information in these comments. They're just replying with like pure emotion. It's really bizarre. Like maybe senile was a bit rude, but you know what I mean? They're not in reality.
Ryan Hike says Madonna fans scare me.
They do.
Senile is a funny word. I don't know why you use that, but yeah, I'll agree with the. I mean, yeah, they can. They're like just really quick. They're very reactionary. They're quick to reply, and if they see anything that's like slightly offensive, and you know what else I've noticed? Any superfans, and Lex says it right here, just like all stans are delusional. The thing is like the stans about Madonna or anyone. The thing that's crazy about them is like you post a video and then they write an essay that has nothing to do with your video. Right. It's literally just like this essay of appraisal to their artist, and it's just like, why are you putting this here? Like, I don't understand why. Like, and it just makes you look crazy. It makes you look like you're talking to no one. You're literally just walking around and you're just like, let me give this speech about the greatest artist of all time, highest selling, best female artist of all time. Let me tell you everything she's done for me. And it's like, okay. How about the video? How about at least the video we're watching and not just like everything you've ever fucking known about this person?
Well, okay, here's the other thing I noticed about the Madonna fans is they come in real aggro. Like they're very aggravated and they come out like guns ablazing, like everyone's against them, like no one knows how good Madonna is. It's like, yo, people have been very aware of how good Madonna is for the past 4 decades. You know? Like,
yeah. Everyone knows who Madonna is. She's great. The Queen of Pop, all of it. Yes, I don't dislike Madonna. I truly, really enjoy a lot of her music, and her music videos are really interesting and artistic and amazing.
Yeah.
Calm down.
It's wild.
Just because we didn't I don't know. Like it's never enough. So for these stands, it's like it's never enough. You literally need to like break down in tears and cry and scream and try to be so insane that it makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Better than when I saw my child being born.
To remind you, Galaxy Girl's comment was, so she just doesn't even have a microphone? What a boss move. She's stunning in this performance. I love those costumes. Nothing negative was said.
Nope.
It was all praise.
There was an observation that is true.
And then Brendan 8376 comes in. Ridiculous, uneducated comment. Like, excuse me? Did you read what she said?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. There's like this disconnect from reality. It's like, or like comments. I don't know what it is. It's very bizarre. And you know, there's these people, the stands, like Lex said, a lot of the stands kind of follow the suit, but they come in droves with the Madonna videos.
Yeah.
It's like littered with people like this.
It is. There's been, let me think, who have been the most intense fan groups that we've experienced? I would say Madonna is number one, but you know what? And we haven't talked about this yet.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Lady Gaga too. But you know what? We haven't talked about this yet.
What?
Dimash.
Oh, that was weird. I don't understand that.
It was
felt like bots.
If
there were ever bots, it's the Dimash fans.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
bots.
We made one Dimash video and it had so many comments of people like just writing essays of appraisal for him. And we're like, oh, okay. Like, I don't care how good you are at singing. This is insane. And a lot of the K-pop artists too. Like we got some heat with, it was pretty intense with like Blackpink and with Stray Kids. Stray Kids was wild. A lot of Stray Kids going like,
yeah. I mean, and to be fair, maybe some of the Dimash stuff is like cultural difference and like language difference, but it's still, it's just, we're not familiar with it. But when it comes to Madonna fans, like we assume that most of these people are American or Canadian or something. So we're like, we're familiar with it.
But artists that we have had, like individual artists that we've had that have done really, really well, like Shakira, always nice. All the fans, she definitely has stands, but they were always really nice to us.
Latin America, let's go.
Yeah, and then and you know what? Some of these people say Beyonce. Beyonce fans were always pretty fine. I never felt like Beyonce was difficult.
We didn't experience it anyways.
The Nicki Minaj fans were a little intense. But I think that's mostly because we just didn't really...
They're like sassy.
Yeah, but I think their problem was that we didn't really understand all the references that she was making. And so I think it was just kind of a disconnect.
Yeah.
Because she makes a lot of references about things like... Just about things that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, cool.
And she raps really fast, so
her
there's a lot.
flow's pretty good.
She raps really fast, so there's a lot of information, and a lot of it just went over our heads. So.
Oh, we never say anything bad, except that one time when Mike questioned whether or not Madonna was the Queen of Pop.
That was awesome.
So what do you think, Brendan? Should we approve or hide from channel from user?
Wait, so it's currently live?
No.
Oh,
just leave it.
Just leave it in
We can come back to it next week.
I don't give a crap about any of that.
All right, let's see. I watched Bodyguard in the movie theater, and you were oh, wait, hold on. Sorry.
What?
I forgot the hidden reviews. Things are super weird. We do have to apologize for Brendan in this situation. This reply was not to Galaxy Girl. It was a reply to another comment that they don't show, which makes no sense.
Oh, that whole thing for nothing?
I'm so sorry. It does not mean that those essays are not written to us all the time and that Mike didn't get roasted for a year.
Yeah. I mean, everything I said, I still stand by. But this particular comment,
we're sorry, Brendan C8376.
I guess. Okay. Well, that's confusing as hell.
Yeah, I forgot about that. When I got to this one, I realized I was like, wait, why is this guy replying to his own comment? And then I saw the name. That's annoying. So we don't even know.
there's no context. This is lame. Oh, here we go. Seductress Serpent.
Hold on. Someone replied to Seductress Serpent, and it's put in potentially inappropriate.
Well, let's leave what Seductress Serpent said.
Well, the fact that you two clowns felt the need to joke about my comment about your channel being low budget is pathetic and lame. Y'all are like nerd.
Y'all are like Nerdville. Capital N, Nerdville.
But what's so funny, okay, this is a month ago, so maybe now Seductress is really like leaning into it and shows up to all of the live streams and is probably here right now. So this is pretty great.
And then Royal Blue, the fact you came to their channel to make that lame-ass comment is the lame of lames. Come back to Whoville, you degenerate.
Oh, man. Royal Blue.
Here's...
Hard in the paint.
So why do we get to see that response?
Well, because this one actually is a response to... It could have just been a response to someone else responding, too.
This is confusing. I don't like this. So YouTube... Give us some context, please. This is stupid. Anyway, let's move on from this. I don't like that we don't have context. That's not fun.
Oh, no. Well, we'll check them to make sure that we have context. I'm glad you mentioned the dancing, which is my favorite part. I love the choreography, fabulous suit attire. I hope you do more, Madonna. You'll be amazed to see yours. Oh, my gosh. What a nerd.
Yeah, I don't know. We can move on from this. I don't really care for it.
Oh, I like this one. Talking about George Michael shorts. This guy says, we call these shorts nut huggers.
That's pretty fun.
All
right.
I'll give that an approval.
Yeah, approve that. I like nut huggers.
Whoa.
Okay, let's move on from this mess.
Whoa, Mark.
You entitled piece of shit. Man, people get so mad in the comments. It's
This
insane.
is to someone else, though, so we can't.
Yeah, there's no context. We can't do this.
Okay. And then most of the other ones are kind of messed up. All right.
All right. Anyways, moving on. Let's see what's going on in the chat here.
Unbreak my heart, then love me again. I can't believe we didn't know that was Tyson when we watched that video.
I know. What are we, blind? We always point out Tyson.
We always point out Tyson.
We point out Tyson.
Sometimes I'm worried to point out Tyson because I'm not exactly sure if it is Tyson.
Well, it's just amazing that he's in so many music videos.
It seems improbable.
But he's in so many
music videos.
So many music videos.
Freaking Tyson Beckford, the superstar of the 90s
and
and 2000s.
We have to point out that we're from the same city. That means
is
nothing.
Right. It
but
means nothing, but yeah.
We can pretend that there's a point of pride that we're from the same city as Tyson Beckford, the most handsome man of the 90s.
Tyson Beckford was
2000s.
born in Rochester, New York, just like Joe and Mike P.
That's right.
Nut huggers.
Nut huggers. Actually, I don't even think he was born there. I think he was just raised there.
Oh,
I know.
my heart breaks.
He's a grifter just like me.
Boris Kodjo? I don't know who that is.
What's going on here? We're missing a lot of stuff. Sorry, everyone. We got lost in the sauce.
I'll bring up what we're going to do next week.
What? What are you talking about?
Next week's live stream is going to be special.
What are we doing? I thought this week's live stream was going to be special. We're supposed to give a relationship advice.
Oh, yeah. Everyone put in your relationship advice, and then we'll tell you what's special about next week.
No.
And apparently I'll tell Mike, too.
No, you have to put in your example of something you need advice on.
Yes. If you need help for a relationship, throw it in there. And I will. I went to school in Rochester. It's cold as fuck. Well, where'd you go to school? U of R, RIT?
Dang, photo hog? You're familiar with Rochester? Yeah, it is cold as hell. It's the snowiest region in the country.
Eastman School of Music?
I like this. Oh, Mimi, that girl. What's your favorite Beyonce song, Joe? That's a good question. I like that question.
My favorite Beyonce song. Specific song. There's a lot. I'm trying to think. I guess, I'm going to say Formation.
Formation.
Just like song, not
Yeah.
music video, and honestly, probably music video
The music
too.
video is sick.
So
Well, it's
it might be-
very powerful and it's
Yeah, I'd probably say
beautiful.
Formation.
it's beautifully shot. Those shots are incredible.
Dun, dun, dun,
My favorite Beyonce
dun, dun.
song.
Oh, Love on Top is so good too.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, I think
I love the video to Love on Top.
I think I agree that those might be my two favorites. Love on Top and
Yeah, Love on Top is so fun.
I just love that it just keeps going fucking higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. It's just the greatest.
Only Queen Bee could do something like that. I'm trying to think. No, there is a song that I'm blanking on that I love of Beyonce. Oh, it's been a while since we've listened to her. Because we did a lot of those Beyonce weeks like 2 years ago now. Like those are old videos that we used to do.
Yeah, should we re-react to them?
Yeah, let's get another Beyonce week
Just
going.
make sure I didn't miss any of these.
Oh, we missed one from Ryan. What are some of the
I
upcoming...
brought them up.
yeah, we did that one.
We didn't miss. I'd never miss Ryan.
Basic choices. All right, Bria, let's hear yours, Miss Interesting.
I'm sorry, we don't listen to a bunch of album tracks of Beyonce.
I did have the Lemonade.
Oh,
album.
Ryan needs relationship advice. Ryan, what'd you say?
Ryan. Blue is my favorite song. Ryan, what's going on? Let's talk.
Yeah, I'm ready for everyone. Throw in some. Oh, Bills.
Oh, yeah, Bills was fun.
Bills.
Kelly Rowland Week. I think there is a Kelly Rowland Week.
Yeah, I think someone might have paid for one.
I
can't
think
remember.
someone donated a Kelly Rowland Week. We can't all be as cool as Bria. I know, kids. That's my dream, to be as cool as Bria from Dublin, Ohio.
That's correct.
Bria, what are we eating today?
I don't know that too.
That's the question.
I need advice. Help me above. Oh, Alina said something. Thank you for the reminder, Alina. My boyfriend is kind of lazy, but so cute and kind. Oh,
Sounds
so
like...
I can't. Yeah. So I can't even get mad when he just leaves his dishes for me to do.
All right, here's the thing. Yeah, I get it. You should not be doing his dishes.
No.
Once in a while because you like him and want to, and that's nice to be like, oh, I'll do the
Well,
dishes.
I guess the
Don't worry
question
about
now would be is who cooks? If it's like one person cooks, the other person does the dishes, that's fine. Like one person cooks, one person cleans
it.
up.
If he's cooking and you're doing the dishes, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's just like
You're cooking
you're cooking and
he's
doing the
just
dishes,
making a slop and walking out.
yeah, that's not cool.
It is. I do. Okay, yeah. So Alina, yeah, you've got it. You've got to say, hey, man, I'm cooking you something delicious. Just clean the dishes. He should be cleaning your dishes. If you're cooking, he should be cleaning your dishes. Jane and I cook food together,
Here we go.
we both cook and both do dishes at the same time, pretty much. I usually try to do all the dishes, as many dishes as I can while I'm cooking, so there's less dishes to do.
Yeah, there's moments when like someone has to run out of the house or someone's like, oh, I forgot I have to go do this thing. Do you mind doing the dishes? Like if he is saying like, oh, can you do the dishes? That's okay because stuff happens, life happens. But if he's just expecting you to do his dishes, that's not cool. You have to put a stop to that. You have to let him know, be like exactly what Joe said. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
But I'm afraid he would get mad. If he would literally
If
get
he's
mad
gonna
about
get mad
something,
about that,
that's
it's
his
over.
problem.
That's
Yeah.
over. Dump his ass.
Mike and Joe, who is the better cook between you? Between you two?
Probably Joe now.
I'm
think it
going
used
to be
be
better with the. I'm going to be better with the stove. Mike's going to be better with the recipes.
So I used to do a lot of cooking, and I used to get real experimental.
But a lot of your cooking didn't actually involve like
Heat.
oven. Yeah, it was Mike like mixing stuff together.
Food process. I'm a bit of a scientist, you know.
Yeah.
I've got a laboratory.
That's right.
Laboratory. I just kind of
Yes.
mix things, and I have a great time. I make great sauces. I make wonderful spreads, some pastes, if you will. But Joe, in recent years, I think due to Jane's influence, has become quite the chef, quite the cook.
Well,
so I
'cause
think
Jane
he's-
wanted
I
us to
think-
cook more, so I was like, I guess I'll learn how to do it.
And so I think in the culinary arts, Joe has surpassed me by a long shot.
Yes. Well, I used to get pretty interested in some things. I used to have some. Staples that I would go to that I would cook that are mostly for children, but I would eat them, like grilled cheese sandwiches and egg in the hole, also known as probably something else, but it's when you put the hole in the bread and then you could put an egg in it and cook it.
That's good.
And then I decided to take it to the next level and make an egg in the hole sandwich, which would be 2 pieces of bread with the egg in the bread, and then make a sandwich with those 2 pieces of bread.
Nice, Joe.
Yeah, so I was getting into something like that.
Loaded
Then
with butter.
And oh yeah, well you'd put mayonnaise on the bread as well and some butter, and then you'd put some meats and cheeses on that. And then I realized that was giving me probably instant heart attacks, so I needed to probably move on from living that lifestyle. I want to say it was too much.
Too much. Yeah, I agree. We need to focus on Ryan here.
Okay, my ex never wanted to do anything, so I ended up hiking, going holiday, going to exhibitions, weddings, events, alones. Was I in the wrong for ending it? No.
No, not at all. Being in a relationship includes doing things together. Like, if you're not doing things together, you're not in a relationship. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, that's a long distance relationship when you live together. It's like weird.
Like, you can do some things alone. That's totally fine.
Totally fine.
Of course. And usually
and you should do things alone.
Yeah. And a lot of
shouldn't
these
do
things,
everything together.
And a lot of these things can be, I mean, okay, the hiking can be like, I don't really feel like hiking. You go for a hike by yourself. That's fine. Going on holiday, I mean, was he working or she? I have no idea what this is. You just said X. Was this person working and then you went on the holiday, or were they available and then just didn't go?
Yeah. Like,
that's different.
Were they super busy and just didn't want to do anything?
Yeah.
Because they were like, no, sorry, I just have too much to do. Or were they just like, no.
And then, of course, even if the super busy stuff is like, you know what, you're just a little too busy. Seems like you're kind of in a relationship with your...
And Ryan, it seems like you're the person who likes to do all these things, or at least, or must enjoy it to some degree. You should probably be with someone who is at least open to doing them with you. Like, what's a relationship if you're not sharing your life together,
Yeah.
We got an update on Alina.
I don't know if I want to read this one.
Oh, that one's intense. Oh. Well, we can touch down on it.
It's public. Kennedy Files.
Kennedy Files. That's very intense, and I would also be worried. You don't have to confront. See, you don't have to confront someone. Well, I guess
I already did confront.
Oh, you did confronted
her. Yeah, but she says,
well, as long as you have expressed to your sister that you're worried about her health and that she needs to be careful, that's all you can do. I mean, you can't make it. All you can do. You can't change someone's mind or make them. You can't force anyone to do anything. So as long as you have expressed your concerns, that's everything that you should do. So hats off to you.
Mike and Joe and all the WTF family, what dating advice do you give to someone with invisible illness?
Looking for connections? Invisible illness. I guess I'm not sure what the definition of that is. I don't know what invisible illness. Do you know what it is?
No.
Invisible illness? Sorry, Shantae, I don't know what invisible illness. Well, let's look it up. We got the internet right on the tips of our paws. What is Invisalign? Visible illness. Hidden disabilities. Okay, so there's a disability. Here we go. 6 ways to support a loved one with an invisible illness. Believe them and trust.
So, like, dyslexic would be an invisible illness.
Okay. Validate them and express empathy. Encourage them to. So, but the question was looking for connections.
I mean, there's a lot of different. So you have an invisible illness. Is it like, how do you bring it up to someone? How would you broach that situation when you're trying to meet someone new? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, here, I think that's a good a good starting point. So I think with things, it doesn't even have to be invisible illness. I think with important things, subjects that need to be brought up, you can always go on the first date without having to bring it up. Because make sure that this is a person that you even want to go on a second date with before you have to go through the whole emotional intensity of like bringing up something that's important or maybe that you feel like someone won't understand. So go on that first date. You don't have to bring it up immediately. Just see if there is a connection first.
Oh, unfortunately, if you have an invisible illness, you're a target / prey. So how to be safe with that too.
Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, there's some bad people out there, huh? It's just... Yeah, how to make connections. I mean, this is basic advice, but a lot of discernment goes in to relationships. And you know what? You're not going to make good decisions all the time. Mm-hmm. I've dated plenty of people and I'm single, so clearly I haven't made any, or, maybe, and I've been in the wrong, it takes a lot of growing to realize like, oh yeah, I kind of messed that one up. That one was on me. Nothing's going to be perfect. I think, life, you just have to take some risks, but to just be careful and like logical, ask people who might know this person as well. Get their input. That's one of the huge things. Like if you're unsure about someone and no one in your inner circle knows them, bring them around. Have them, can you help me feel this person out? Because when your emotions are involved and you're like the only one inside of this relationship with one other person, you get kind of blind to a lot of things, and like you got to bring someone who can see it from the outside in to give you a fresh, full perspective. What's really going on,
Yeah, building your community and making sure that you have some people that you do trust, and then going out and dating is definitely very helpful. That's how you don't find yourself in a relationship where you're so dependent on the approval of this one other person, because that's your main form of like human connection, which is always important. I'd recommend this to anyone who is dating or with anyone, is make sure that you do have a strong basis for who you're with, or a strong basis of community that you can trust, that you can always fall back on when you do take these risks.
Yeah, and Galaxy Girl brings up a good point, because I have done this a lot in the past. She says, don't ignore red flags in the back of your mind. Sometimes you feel unsure for a good reason. Mm-hmm. Really analyze. Be like, wait. What was that? What was that thought? Why do I feel this way? Like really pay attention to it. And sometimes you could be being paranoid. We all are. But sometimes it's intuition, like coming up and be like, yeah, you need to be careful with this, and talk about it with a friend or a family member or something, and be like, do you think I'm overthinking this? I had this feeling,
Bria Hatcher says, I have this guy I'm seeing who always does voice notes. Any thoughts? Like what type of voice notes? Like he keeps them in his phone, or he like texts? He always
I think it's the voice to text.
They're not voice to text, but like voice recordings that he sends to you to talk.
Right. Yeah. So it's just voice recordings, no text. I mean, I don't appreciate that at least in my professional life, because you can't absorb the information quickly. But what I do like about it is you can at least hear the tone. But at that point, why aren't you just doing phone calls? I don't know.
I don't love voice note messages. I kind of find them annoying. I don't like listening to them. I know some people do it and they like to like spill out all their thoughts, but then, those people, they just ramble a lot.
They always take way too long.
Yeah.
It's like, just type it out. At least with the worst part about it is like, if you need to revisit that information, you can't be like, oh, it was towards the end of this very long text. You have to click play and listen through the whole stupid iMessage. Give us a scrub feature so we can scrub through this stuff. We can't just be sitting there all damn day.
So Bria, do you just feel uncomfortable that like you don't want to do that for this person, or this person wants you? Yeah, that too. Like you lose them, they disappear, or you have to like save them and then like go back through and look back. I mean, are you concerned that it seems like they're trying to hide things they say to you, like hide the gaslighting in the voice messages?
That's true. Like she said, she can't search the messages. It's just like a bunch of like lines with a play button, and you don't know what information is in each one. Like if that's all they're sending, there's no like record of anything. Yeah, it is kind of weird. And, it's annoying. Just talk on the phone if you're going to do that. Or just text. I don't know.
Oh, I noticed the ones I do send, they save them.
Oh, saved.
Maybe they're just trying to be careful. We sure Bria
Maybe they
Hatcher's-
really like their voice.
Are we sure Bria Hatcher is someone we should be trusting?
Yeah, Bria, can we
we sure
trust
about
you?
Should we be saving all these from Bria?
They hold over their heads that she can't be the strong. Oh, I think I'm missing some info. I love that everyone's coming together and talking about this stuff, because this is like some of the most important things in everyone's life. Like, relationships, romantic or otherwise, are extremely important to discuss because they're so hard to navigate, because emotions being involved, like, there's nothing like concrete about emotions. They change day to day, hour to hour, and like feelings, like different parts of your life can affect you. Like, your job can wear on you, and all of a sudden you feel like bad about your relationship, or vice versa. I don't know. It's vice versa,
Hold on, Bria. Have you met this person?
Yeah, Bria, are we talking sugar daddy business, or is
Are
this
we
like
talking-
a legitimate
are we
suitor?
talking possible catfish situation?
Catfish.
Because you said you're frustrated he doesn't want to FaceTime.
Oh, they've met 3
you have
times.
met- okay, good.
No sugar in.
Making sure.
Okay. He should propose on a billboard.
Oh, no. Alina says, can you help my big brother? He wants to know how to propose to his girlfriend. What should he do?
FYI, he's 24 and she's 23. How to propose? I've never proposed before.
I have proposed before.
Joe did it. Joe did it in private. I think
did do it in
private's
private.
the way to go.
Private is the way to go. I feel
Like-
like if you're proposing in public, and no offense, maybe this is not what it means, but to me, it just kind of feels like you're really trying to give a performance to everyone. And it
It
seems
is a
like it's a little less about. It seems like it's a little less about just the two of you, and more about like everyone else watching you do
Well,
it.
for some people, it is more about the whole family and friends being involved.
That's true.
you know?
I don't
But
agree with that for me personally.
The only other way I could see it in favor of doing it public is that you'll have video of it, and some people really like having that, like the video and the pictures and the moment. Like, people like having that captured. But my style's private. Like, if I ever propose to any of you, it's gonna be in private, like how Joe did it. Where'd you do it, Joe? Explain yours.
So what I did, or do a proposal with a mariachi band. You should do that. Tell them to do that.
Make it loud.
Yeah, find
Make it
find a
big.
mariachi band in Sweden and do that. I will approve. What I did was, so what was really funny is we were going on this.
Wait, hold on, Joe. Ryan Hikes just dropped a big one. A friend of mine proposed to his girlfriend at another friend's wedding.
That's a mess.
You
dude.
don't do that.
No,
That's their day.
Ship that friend out on a moose. Get
That's
him out of
their
there.
day. You do not mess with their day. Like,
I should tell you, he's a simple
don't do
man.
that.
Now, I'm a simple man as well, so this maybe my proposal story will work because it's not very special. It's special. It's not very extravagant, I'll say. It's definitely special. I hope.
It's not very
Shit, I
special.
hope. So
not very special.
the way that I proposed to my now wife was we were going on a road trip, and I had ordered the ring. I ordered the ring online and had it shipped to the house, and it was so annoying because the ring. So we were going on this road trip. I planned it, but I was like, oh, the ring's going to be here on like the 10th, and we're leaving on the 16th. I was like, perfect. And then I was thinking, I'll just find a moment on this road trip. This road trip is going to be 2 weeks all across the whole U.S. And I thought, I'll find a moment that feels right, and then I'll do it. I'll just have it with me. And so days go by and everything like that. And the 10th turns the 11th. They email me, oh, we're so sorry. We're going to refund your like speedy, the extra price you paid to have it delivered faster because we took too long. It'll be there on like the 17th, and we're leaving on the 16th. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, well, then maybe I can have my mom mail it to my friend that we're staying at, and that'll be on like the 19th or something. So I'm pissed. And so then it comes in, and then I wake up the morning we're about to leave, and I look at my phone, and it says like, it's going to be here to this morning before noon.
Dang,
And
what
we were
time are
leaving
supposed
it.
to
We
leave?
were leaving at like 9 a.m. And I was like, shit. I was like, all right, because the plan was, so we were gonna go we were renting a car to go drive around. So we didn't, we were driving really far, so I didn't want to mess up our car. And so they went to what's it called? We were just gonna have my mom drive us to where we were gonna rent the car, and then we were gonna go. And what happened was, it was coming, and someone needed to be there to sign for it. You don't just drop off an engagement ring at a house and not have someone there to sign for it, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, shit. I was like, oh, my mom is waiting for a package. This is what I told Jane. My mom was waiting for a package. And so let's just go get the car, and then we'll just bring the rental car back to the house. And I'm sitting in the car. My phone is connected to the frickin' thing, and I get a text message, Mom, like text message, which said like, it's here, but it comes up public. And she's like, and Jane's like, oh, what'd she say to you? I was like, oh, I don't know, probably something about like that our package is here or whatever, that everything's fine. And she's like, oh, okay. And so we get the car, and then we drive back, and then my mom has it, and I get like 1 second to look at it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it looks good, I guess. I don't know. And then I just got to pocket it and put it in my bag. And then we're driving all day, and I'm just sitting there like, holy shit, I hate this. I hate the feeling of having the frickin' ring in tow this whole time. And then we get to the first stop was Las Vegas. We're in Las Vegas. We're in the hotel, and the whole night I'm just thinking like, I kind of hate having this secret. It's annoying. It was very annoying, and it's like in a bag, and she could like go through like go into my bag to grab something or something like that. I don't know. And so the next morning I got her coffee, and it's one of her favorite coffee places. And I was like, you know what? She loves this hotel. She loves the coffee. And I'm not going to carry this fucking ring around in secret for the rest of this trip.
Hell no.
And so just right there in the hotel room, I was like, let's get this over with. I can't handle it. And then later on, I got a ticket. Speeding. On the day I got engaged, I got a ticket.
You fucker.
I was pissed
Hey,
about
Joe,
that.
did you get down on a knee?
I didn't.
What?
I was sitting on the bed, and she
That's
was
what you
sitting on
do,
the bed, and
Joe.
I just pulled it. I grabbed the ring out, and I kind of flubbed it and didn't get on a knee. But don't worry, she said yep.
Well, she said yep.
she said,
Oh, I remember she posted on Instagram. She said, I said yep.
yep. And then she was sitting there. She looked at me. She was like, what? I was like, will you marry me? She's like,
She's like,
yeah.
what?
Because Jane just gets super giddy and weird. When like things get really romantic, she gets really squirmy and weird, and it's really funny. Because I mean, you were there when we got married at the courthouse, and she's just like,
yeah.
just like, and we got to repeat what the judge says, like, to haven't told, she's like, haven't told. So
Well,
death to his part, death to his part.
How to propose? Do you know how Thai proposals go?
It doesn't exist. I don't think that's a thing. There's no
so
ring.
You getting on a knee didn't matter.
No.
Oh, okay. She wouldn't
So
have
I
known what that was
I
either.
just proposed.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay.
she did know because she knows now. She knew
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
but yeah.
All right, we got a lot of chat.
How long were we together before we proposed? I just saw that really quick. Just
like 2
over
years?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, like 2 years, 1 month. And also she is Thai citizenship, and it would just like, well, I think it was earlier. It was probably like 6 months earlier. We had the conversation like, okay, like getting married is really valuable for someone who doesn't have U.S. citizenship, obviously, and it makes things a hell of a lot easier. So
any of you Europeans out there, look.
that's right.
Ryan?
So I was sitting there. One day we agreed like, yeah, we'll get married. Like, we're okay, we'll get married. And once I had that, then it's like, all right, let's look for rings. We had a really we have a very well communicated relationship. There's no secrets at all. Like, we don't like keeping anything from each other. So like, it was even just like, I don't even want to go into this proposal where I think she'll say no. I didn't want to go in the proposal where I think she would not like the ring. So I found rings, and one ring I was like, this is definitely her. I showed it to her. She's like, that's definitely what I want. And I said, perfect. So like, it did work out.
Definitely what I want.
What makes a man want to propose? Get married.
What makes a man want to propose? That's a good
You
question.
must have had pretty babies. We don't have any babies.
Because I have never even come close to proposing. So that's my question too. What makes a man want to propose?
I don't know, actually. I know I wanted to get married, and then I said, well, let's stick to
Yeah. So here, if marriage wasn't essential for your relationship, would you have gotten legally married?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
not.
actually don't know if we would have gotten married
Right.
yet. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And then once you get engaged, now everyone wants to go to the wedding. And with the marriage thing, she didn't care about the engagement. I would like an American citizenship.
Amani, what kind of citizenship can you offer me?
Italian, I think.
Italian. Okay.
Yeah, Mike's looking here to trade some citizenships with people.
And then once I get my Italian, then Bria's going to become gunning for me for my Italian citizenship. Isn't that right, Bria?
Bria. That's right.
We can do a 3-way with you and your new boyfriend. if he wants
three-way citizenship, you're saying?
Yes, I
Not three-way
excuse my
lovemaking,
language.
Three-way citizenship.
3-way
Pizza time.
citizenship business, so we can all eat some Italian food.
Yeah,
together.
it seemed like there was a lot of things going on that weren't related to my.
Yeah, we missed.
So I saw
we missed
Spill
a
the
big
Tea.
discussion.
Okay, we left off at the mariachi band here. I would be mortified if someone proposed me in public. Way more romantic, especially to do it quietly. But yeah. There is nothing concrete about emotions. Nice lyric. Someone must have said that.
I said it. I said
very
there's
good,
nothing
Mike.
concrete about. Oh, maybe someone else said it. I don't know.
Private is the way to go. Bria, that's appropriate age-wise. Oh, did we miss something of Bria, the age thing?
Oh, she says she was dating a 21-year-old guy.
Oh, yeah, that's appropriate. Oh, yes. He should visit a Transviolet concert and propose on stage.
Yes, let's go.
I agree. You're talking about a friend with Shantae and what she's been saying. She wants to tell a dude up front. I want to tell a dude up front straight up, but my emotional support group tell me not to. They say let the guy get to know me well.
How well do you know each other? How many dates have you gone on? Have you gone on any dates? These are the things, or maybe all these questions have been answered.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how long you've been doing it.
I feel like you're deceiving them. Yeah. Kids Pajama says, I get it. You feel like you're deceiving them, and to be real, they will claim you deceived them and wasted their time to manipulate you into being. Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Yes.
Shantae, I'm freaking awesome, so it's not my personality, it's my health. Hell yeah, Shantae, you are freaking awesome. I agree.
Road trip noted. Get the ring in time noted. Find the right moment noted. Stay positive noted. Let mom stay out of it noted.
Thank you, Joe. I will pass the information to the man with the nerves.
Wait, let mom stay out? No, my mom was very helpful. Make sure your mom's.
She went
make
ring
sure
shopping with you, right? Or
No.
no? Who went ring shopping with you?
Chain.
Oh.
No, I just found one online and I was like, this looks like the ring Jane would want.
Mike, you're gonna have a long line of women at your door soon. What?
How do you know where we live? Oh, Shantae says I'm reading a novel where I see Mike as the main character role.
Mike, you stupid. What happened? What'd I do, Shantae?
No.
No, right here. She said, Mike, you stupid.
Oh, it's probably the citizenship thing.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was. Wait, I don't know.
I read that the German passport is one of the most valuable ones, but I am not getting married.
Who doesn't want to marry? Oh, Miss Mars, you're not going to hand it over? I get you American, you give me the German?
Yeah, come on.
But we have to live together. That's the issue. We have to share a, what's it called? An address.
I married a Swiss. I was told there would be money. Turns out they're not all rich.
I was told there would be money. That sounds like Bria. I was told there would be money involved.
The whole thing about, anything that, okay, I guess this is just a general thing that seems to be relevant to what Shantae is saying. Anything that is a difficult thing to walk, anything that could be, I guess, a potential deal breaker of a relationship, like something that is really big. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't think would be that you wouldn't necessarily need to tell people, but I guess I don't know. It really depends on what it is.
I think anything that's a potential deal breaker gets brought up on date 2.
Date 2.
You get to know each other either through messaging or through friends or whatever, like hanging out at party, wherever you meet this person.
Yeah.
And then you meet in real life on like an official, like, here's our first date kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it up then. You feel the vibe, see if it's even worth it. And on date 2 is when, like, okay, so I really like you. I like where this is going. Our first date was really nice, but I do have something to bring up that might be a deal breaker, so I wanted to get that out of the way early on.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's when you bring it up.
Let's see. Mars Mars says you're not tall enough, Mike.
Ah, fudge.
Are we in our 20s? We are both in our 30s, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know. Surprising. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
I thought I was 23 when I woke up this morning and looked in the mirror, and I was like, wait a minute, you're 32.
Holy shit, I'm old.
Uh-oh.
I'm 5'11" with my shoes on.
So you're not 6 foot handsome.
I am 5'11",
Okay.
pretty
good.
decent.
Nothing needs to be said on date 1. I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sweet Kings are just see if the vibes are right.
Feel it out. Yeah.
I mean, I think you could stretch it to 2 or 3 dates, but like if everything starts to come into like, wow, we really could just be like this is all going very smoothly. Sadly, you gotta open that up before things get way too intense, because then if it really is something that this guy is gonna shut down because of that, I think you want to know that.
Yeah.
Before you get tied up, before this guy gets tied up, you just want to know that, because you want to know whether or not they're the right person. It's not even about whether or not they're a good person or anything like that. It's just like, if you find out that this relationship was never going to work because they found out about this certain thing about you,
get that out of the way in the beginning.
Yeah.
Let them take time before they have all this emotional investment in you and might start to feel resentful. Like, you didn't tell me this, you deceived me, like what Kit said.
Yeah.
You can make it feel like you deceived them, and then it just gets real murky and weird if it's too far down the line. So yeah, just like up front, that's where you start to build the trust. If this person isn't down, that's okay. Most relationships don't work, so it's okay if if you tell someone something and they're like, all right, I'm gonna bail, I'm not gonna work.
Let's see. Oh, what did Ms. London? What do you think is? Oh, maximum age gap is acceptable. I think. I mean, it depends on the two people, I guess, but I think maximum age gap really it varies based on how old the people were.
Yeah, because like the difference between 40 and 60 and 20 and 40. It's the same amount of time, but that age gap is very
or
different.
20 and 0. Yeah, like
all right,
yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, but no, obviously, like I think
The older you are, the age gap becomes less relevant if you're dating someone older than you.
but I also do think there is something with someone. I think once you turn 25, they just keep it within a decade.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
And here's the thing. So
20 and 0, call the police. Yeah.
yeah, seriously. So like, if you're 25 and 35, there are plenty. This is what I think it comes down to. It's always on the older person in the relationship to not abuse the power dynamic.
Yeah.
Because there is a power dynamic in being more mature, more experienced. Actually, not necessarily more mature. There's plenty of 25-year-olds who are more mature than anyway. But it's always the responsibility of the older person to not abuse that type of age power in the relationship. And there are examples where 25-year-olds and 35-year-olds are in a relationship, date for a while, get married, and spend the rest of their lives together. So there's nothing wrong with that, but you always have to look at it and be like, okay, is there something weird going on? Because this age gap is a little big and we just need to check in to make sure that the older person in the situation isn't abusing it.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I think anyway. But yeah, like for example, I'm 35. I don't think I'd be feel comfortable dating someone under 25.
Yeah.
I think below, like if you're 24 and I'm trying to put, because I just turned 35. So if I'm on a date with a 24-year-old, like, yeah, I don't know. That would be pushing it for me. That would be pushing it. I'd be like, it would be great if you were at least a year older.
Yeah. So, I'm that girl, 36. I mean, it really just depends on how. I feel like I know enough to be. I don't feel like I know enough to be super mature. I feel like when it comes to once you get into your mid-30s, I mean, a bit of it does depend on who you are, but can't date anyone in their 20s at all. That's what you think. Well, I mean, that's up to you.
People have
It's
their
also-
opinions, yeah. I mean, the difference between me and a 29-year-old, I don't think is very different. You know?
Bria Hatches says so. Mike is saying no. Bria and Mike.
Bria, you got to get that 25.
Gotta get a little older.
Sorry. But we could still get married for Italian passport purposes.
Yeah. So
citizenship
Bria,
purposes.
go get married to an Italian person. Get an Italian citizenship, and then Mike and you can get married after. I mean,
Would
it's
I
different
date
for
older?
men
Oh
and
yeah,
women.
I've dated older women. I don't think I've ever dated anyone in their 40s, but I've dated people 4 or 5 years older than me.
The only 30-year-old I've ever been with is my current wife, who just turned 30. But
There you have it.
But I never dated any. I mean, I've always dated pretty close, within a couple of years.
Edward said, "Mike, when are you going to ask out Bria?" Well, we tried to go on were we going to do the date? We were going to do our blind date,
Yeah, but you're not blind.
but it's not blind.
But you're not blind. So
Well,
you
Bria
can't go
called
on
me
it.
blind, so apparently I'm the only blind one in this situation.
It really depends on the age. Yeah, it is different. I know a lot of people would say it's different for men and women, and that's probably true, just because of like maturity levels. And then I guess if you want to have children, that's pretty significant. You
That's also a
probably don't
conversation
really
you
want to
gotta
be
have.
pregnant into your 40s.
Yeah, because I have a friend who is 28 and he's dating a woman who's 38. And so he had to have this realization of all right, am I cool with not having kids? Because she's to that point where it's it's probably not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, I'm cool with it. So, it just depends on who you are, I guess.
I mean, yeah, those are all just conversations that you have to have when it comes to those things. Because stupid men can have kids forever and ever and ever. I see these 90-year-old men getting someone young pregnant, and it's really weird.
Yeah, that's too much.
bizarre.
If you're 90, you shouldn't be having kids.
Dude, if you're 70,
That's such a it's such a what's the word? Disservice to the child. Your dad's gonna die when you're 5.
yeah.
It's just there's no working around that.
Oh wow, I was 22 and my first dating experience was 45.
Whoa,
It was that's
see that's big. To me, that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much.
Because I'm 35, I don't think that I would even date a 22-year-old, let alone being 10 years older than I am now. That's a
dating
lot.
someone who's currently in college, currently in their undergrad at our age.
Yeah.
That seems really, really weird.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
got to be an overgrad for me.
You got to at least be in your master's degree. Probably just be in the workforce. at
Is
that point.
overgrad and even people
No,
even say
no one calls it
overgrad?
overgrad.
Graduate school.
Yeah, graduate
That's
school.
overgrad. No, yeah, for me, I think you got to be in graduate school.
Yeah, with Nick Cannon and all his kids. Remember he did that meet and greet with his kids for Father's Day? I believe Nick Cannon posted on
Lord.
Instagram and he called it a meet and greet.
That's insane. You can't do that to kids.
No.
It's selfish. Just say it, Mike. Yeah.
It is selfish.
Is this in
The
reference to the
90-year-old
90-year?
told Robert De Niro that, Mike. Oh, yeah.
Madonna and Cher always date 20 to 23-year-olds. Yes, same with what's his face, Leonardo.
Yeah.
I wonder. Okay, so here's a theory. This ties into this whole discussion. So I have a theory about famous people that the moment they become famous, they kind of stop maturing. And so they're always dating younger people. This isn't the case for all famous people, of course, but I think it's kind of common for them. Or at least they have the opportunity to continue dating younger people. I don't know. There's something interesting about that.
And it's so weird too because you see them go through this and then they just keep going and you're like, all right, when's this gonna end? Because we're watching all these famous people. Like Leo is a perfect example because Leonardo DiCaprio has grown up in front of our eyes, even our eyes. Like the past 25 years of Leo's life, he went from like teen heartthrob or like young 20 heartthrob in Titanic and stuff like that.
Now he's like 50.
And he's like 50 years old now, and you just see
he's
it's like
a grown man. He's
like
officially a grown
when he was
man.
like 35 and he was still with young models. You're like, okay, and then he's like 40. And you're like, oh, isn't he like 40? You're like, yeah. Oh, and then when he's like 50, you're like, huh, yeah, okay. I get. Like, can't you just find like a beautiful 33-year-old woman in your 50s? Like, can't you lock that shit down or something? You know. Because, like, you know, you can get to that point. You can be like a 50-year-old guy and marry like a woman in her early to mid 30s, and it's not the worst. And then when you're like 70, you're like still with her, and she's like in her 50s. Like, that's good. We can wrap our heads around it, but yeah, it just starts to slip a little too far. Once you get into like your 50s and 60s, and you're still with someone in your 20s, you're like, that's too much. That's like, okay, I can handle late 20s. In like late 30s, early 40s, like I can, like I wouldn't do it, I think, but I wouldn't like, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're so fucking crazy. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like I dated a girl last year who was 31, and I was 34, and she said, we were talking about past relationships. She said the guy that she was with last was 43, and for a second I was like, oh, that's way older. But then I was like, but you are 30. So I guess it's not that weird. I don't know. Yeah, it took me a second to be like, because I reacted to it real quick. I was like, oh, that's really old. And I was like, I guess not, because I think I always view myself as like 22. So when anyone ever says their age, they're like, oh, you're way older than me. I'm like, nah, Mike, you're in your 30s. I'm like, oh, right. I'm not 22.
So one person saying Leo isn't trying to get married at all. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but then it's also just like, then it's just, I mean, a lot of it is also just like personal. It's his personal choice to just be doing that, you know. Leonardo, it's his personal choice just be doing that. Like he's just, I guess he's just going to be a 50-year-old guy that's hooking up with 23-year-old models, and that's just what he does. And it's like, all right, well, you know, make sure it's all above board. Don't do anything too Hugh Hefner-y.
Yeah,
because that's disgusting.
But yeah, so that's for my thoughts lay on the whole thing. But yeah, sorry, Bria, a little too young. My mom mentioned it because I guess I didn't say anything about the blind date last week. My mom was like, I thought you were gonna say, sorry, Bria, you're too young, because my mom was watching the live stream last week.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah,
Bria. I mean, come on.
Well, Bria, when I'm 180 and you're 150, no,
like 170, yeah, like 167.
When we're up there pushing 200, we can.
200.
When we're pushing 200 together, we can run out the clock. We can run out the clock together. I'm down. These are deep topics. Great convo. Yes, Photo Hog. And
deeper.
Let's dig deeper. Let's get out our shovels.
But Beyonce is like what, 43? That's not all. Yeah. I don't know. I famous people to me are always just like in a different category of human though, because of the way that they the way that they're able to manipulate the way they look so much better than a regular person.
The other thing about famous people is that it's also probably challenging because they typically don't just go out, like their dating pool is way smaller and way more confined to pretty much anyone else who's either in the industry or famous. Mm-hmm. So, like, because it'd be hard to trust, like, a random person who you know just, like, has a regular job. You'd be hard to trust them. Like, are they just dating me because I'm famous and wealthy? Or do they actually, like, you know, it's like, that's difficult. So they probably only date other people in the industry that they spend time with or other famous people. I don't know. That sounds challenging. It's hard enough to just date as a normal person, let alone be famous.
Mike
Lex says access to the best of the best. Yeah.
Mike,
right,
here we
Rex.
go. Sultan's World says once Bria reaches 50, and if you're both still single, then you should get married.
All right, is that the WT5 pact right now?
Yeah. So let's see. It's Bria's what, 23, 22, 23?
Bria's 23. I just turned 30.
35.
I just turned 22 because that's how old I am in my mind. Yeah, so that's what, 12 years? So when
she's 50. When you both are over 50. So you got to wait for her to be 50. You're going to be 63, 62.
62.
She'll be 50.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go on a big road trip together.
Yeah. Michael proposed. For that Italian.
With an Italian ring.
Yeah, for an Italian citizenship.
That's good.
Yeah, Lena, it's like a movie.
I love the WT5.
Hey, we are in California. This is the way it is here. We're real close to Hollywood.
This
Dreams
is
do come
Hollywood.
true.
These are the road trip is your love language. Yes, Bria, thank you. And I'm going on a big road trip in September, all around the country, alone, not with
Road trip is your love
not with a loved one or Bria or anything. just me.
Just Mike. Mike's going with the person he loves most, him. This is how movies are made. This is how movies are made. This is it. It's just two idiots talking, and then, all right, yeah. SoCal 2 here, and it's hot right now. Oh, I'm that girl, SoCal.
What?
Oh, I'm that girl, SoCal resident.
SoCal. Oh yeah, it is. We got a little fan blasting us. Jody,
I'm that girl. You wanna give a city?
Yeah,
And then we'll tell you everything we know about that town. Because we know a lot of SoCal towns. Spent a lot of time in most of them.
Yeah, we've been all up and down this state.
All up and down this southern portion of this state. What is your favorite rom-com or romance movie?
The Kits. You just brought back a great great rant of, I believe, of mine.
Right, yeah. Mike says he wants to. she's probably.
It was the Aaliyah video.
She's referencing the Aaliyah video.
Yes, that was so good. Mike says he wants to happen upon someone in the wilderness. Thank you, Kits. I do. And maybe on this road trip I will.
Wait.
I'll be spending a lot of time in the wilderness.
Ryan Hikes just says Julian, California. Is that where you're from, Ryan? Julian, California, the very small cowboy town?
Ryan, we that's where pies are from.
That's where apples are from. Okay, let's go with what was it? Oh, rom-com or favorite romance movie? Mike, favorite rom-com? Definitely not Something About Mary.
No.
50 First Dates.
No. It's got to be something with Matthew McConaughey in it.
Oh, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
No, that's
Matthew McConaughey.
It
and
is?
Kate Hudson.
it's a different Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson movie.
Failure to Launch.
Failure to Launch.
Why? Because Terry Bradshaw's in it?
He's pretty good. And man, and Zoe Deschanel's in it. Right? I don't know.
I went to Julian once. It's a cute town. I love Julian. They have an apple-infused burger. Legally Blonde is slay, Alina says.
Wait, Shantae goes, Joe, Mike only loves himself? No. Ryan Hikes Tehachapi? Tehachapi's cool. I've been there. I don't only love myself.
I was just joking because I said Mike's going on a road
he's
trip
one and
with
only
who-
love.
Mike's going on a road trip with the one person he loves the most, himself. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
just a joke.
when you're single, you should love yourself the most.
We have to watch Brown Sugar. If you haven't already, I've never heard of it. Oh, the picture
What? What picture?
with Shooky. We have pictures with Shooky. I got them. I'm gonna post them on. I'm gonna pull them up.
Yes, Mimi. Or wait, Mimi, is your nickname Mimi? And it's like, oh Mimi, that girl, or is your name Oh Mimi? But yes, you gotta love yourself. I just learned how to love myself a couple years ago. I realized, I was like, you know what? I think I've just been liking myself my entire life. I think I really need to work on self-love. And it's nice. It makes you feel so much better.
Mike,
And until you love yourself, how are you supposed to love someone else? Am I wrong? Who's with me? Love is a
I'm with you.
Love is an inside and outside thing.
Love is an inside street.
Love is an inside job.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, Shooky, we do. I thought Joe posted to the Instagram.
Not yet.
Oh, he's gonna.
I was busy at work yesterday, but I'll pull it up right now.
Oh, Christina Dawn's in the chat. What's up,
Oh,
K-Dog?
hell. Just
Also
Christina.
known as Tino, also known as Teeny.
Yeah.
Now, because I misspelled her name misspelled her nickname in one of the chats we're having. It auto-corrected to Teeny. So now she's Teeny.
We may, if you may know who Christina Dawn is by watching that from our tour
That's
live
right.
stream.
She was in the live stream while we were on tour.
Let's pull up this
KD
image.
from the PNW.
That's right. She's from P-Land, Portland.
P-Land. Speaking of P-Land, I got to go to the bathroom.
Mike's going to P-Land, and I am going to pull up this beautiful photo of our wonderful Shooky and Mike P. and standing reveal. There we are. That's all of us. There's Shooky in the middle. Mike's on the left for anyone who didn't recognize him. And that's what Seattle looks like. Seattle, Washington. Of course, the shirt. She's holding it in the picture. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. What the heck is up? Oh, yeah. Christina Dawn wants to arm wrestle. I remember Christina and her red hair. That's right. Cute. Wow, you are tall. Oh, you are twall. Thanks, Bria. Yes, slay. Full pick. How cool. Yeah, we're bringing on in. That's us. That's the standing reveal. I want a shirt. Those for sale? Yes, they are for sale. Not the ones with Shooky's amazing drawings on it. Is that accessible? But the link's in the description. You can buy a shirt.
What's accessible?
The shirt that I wear usually.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken legs and the strawberry milkshake. That's right.
I know. That shirt was awesome. And what's going on with... Who's on your bag, Shooky?
Oh, yeah. Who's this little...
That bag... Can we zoom in on that bag? I didn't even notice that. Is that you?
Yeah, what is this? Who's this little feller down here?
Can we zoom in even more? I would really love
Oh,
to.
I can zoom in as far as you need me to, mate.
Please, Joe.
How's that?
Who is that?
Who's this little
That's a
thingy
cool
down
bag.
here?
I love that bag.
Everyone says that I'm tall. I said my height like 1,000 times.
Yeah, Joe's 6'2".
6'2", and Mike's
I'm 5'11".
5'10" 3/4.
I'm 5'10" 3/4. But with my shoes on, I'm 5'11".
If you're gonna throw on with those shoes on, I'm gonna say I'm 6'3".
Your shoes aren't an inch tall, Joe.
6'2". I don't know if I'm
All right.
actually. I don't know if I'm exactly 6'2" or 6'2.5". I've never had to squeak out extra half inches to prove how tall I am.
I've never squeaked it out. The doctor told me because the one time I went and got measured, and I was like, I mean, you can measure me if you want. I'm 5'10". And then the doctor measured, goes, well, you're actually 5'10" 3/4. I was like, well, this is breaking news. I'm updating my Tinder bio.
So you're telling me that I should be telling everyone in the world that I need to find out if I can get an extra quarter or half inch here.
Joe, every inch counts.
Although with my recent back problems, I hope I'm not losing a little bit.
What's Bria saying about gray sweatpants? Gray sweatpants. You're both not even standing straight up, too. That's true.
I'm leaning over. I'm closer to the camera. Every photo I'm in, I'm always, for some reason, leaning closer to the camera, so I look very much taller. Don't let Mike fool you. He's only 5'10" 3/4.
Yeah, don't let me fool you. I'm a grifter, after all.
Hi, I go. I'm jealous. I'm 5'1".
Yes, the gray sweatpants.
I'm a shouty.
What's going on with gray sweatpants? Who's wearing it? Am I?
I don't know. Now everyone needs to know how tall Shooky is. I think Shooky said she was 5'5", 5'4".
Bria's 6 foot sexy. that 6 foot handsome is a classic, but 6 foot sexy is next level. That's like Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson is 6 foot sexy. Yeah, and probably 6 foot handsome. Mike gaslighting his height.
Gaslighting Wait, what did Ryan say? Ryan's 6'3" when happy and 6'2" and stressed. Aw, Ryan, let's go, bro.
It's hilarious when these two try to figure out what we're talking about. I know, because we look away. Shooky says she's 5'6".
Damn, we're tall as hell.
Well, I'm like 2 or 3 feet closer to the camera.
Yeah, well.
Guy I'm seeing is 6'3". Wow, Bria. Well, Bria's like 5'8".
Yeah, he better be 6'3".
Mike, Alina says, I just Googled, and for a man, 5'9" is the average in the U.S. So, Mike, you are tall. Wait, hold on. How about 18
Wait,
to
hold
39?
on, no one can see us.
Oh, shoot, hold on. No one can even see the picture. Again. Let's get another look at it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I have to react to Relina's tall comment.
Okay, hold on. There you go. We're looking at Shookie's bag and a pair of gray sweatpants.
Oh, that's what the gray sweatpants comment was about.
Yeah.
Those are shorts.
5'9" for a man.
But they were
sounds so
gray,
short.
so.
That's the
The average height for a man is 5'9", and everyone on these dating apps
6 foot only.
6 foot only.
Yeah.
6
All right.
foot or fuck off.
I don't know, Mike.
Say.
I don't deal with that problem.
Yeah, I'm off the apps too. I haven't been.
Well,
on
no,
Hinge
I'm
in a
6'2", so I've never dealt with
while.
that.
Joe's
problem.
never been dismissed for his height.
Only
Wow.
when I was 5'5" as the slowest person on the frickin'.
Joe, you're living the dream, brother.
Yes, this behind us, behind Mike, is our RV. That's what we rolled in.
That's right.
So we rolled in, and we had some looks like some pictures of Arizona on it.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good.
Bria, those aren't shorts. Bria, they can be whatever you want to be. You imagine it? Whatever you want them to be.
Mike, you're not short.
Mimi's 5'7.5". See? She's dropping some halves.
Well, let
I'm
me
dropping
throw this in
3/4.
here. Let me throw this in here, Galaxy Girl. Mike, you're not short. I don't get the height obsession these days, and I say that as a tall girl. See, you say that as a tall girl, but that's because you're tall. You don't know what it's like to be short. Being short is when you get more upset about being tall.
How tall is Galaxy Girl?
Yeah, how tall is Galaxy Girl?
Alina's 5'8".
I think people just say 6 foot, so no one under 5'10". That's true. No one. People that are 5'10", people that are 5'9" aren't going to be sneaking up there. I mean, they're looking for above average, and anyone over 5'9" would technically be above average.
Okay, true.
When you do come to Columbus, Mike is going to wear gray sweatpants, and Joe is going to wear stilts.
Stilts.
Yeah, I want to be 7'3".
What is it? Oh, wasn't it like there's like a dating calculator to see if your ideal, see what the odds are, or what is it?
Wait, Sweet King, how tall are you? Tallest in the chat. Oh yeah, the odds that you'd meet the person.
Yeah. To see how common that person is, and like they always interview drunk people on the street, asking men and women like what their ideal person is, how much they make, how tall they are. All these different things, and you put all these like different describers into this equation, and then I think it's only for the U.S. and then it shows you how many of those people actually exist in the U.S. and usually it's like an absurdly low number because people's standards are just way too high.
Yeah. Swede King, I do have to tell you, 189. You are not the tallest one in the chat because I know a person that's taller than you in the chat.
Who?
Our brother.
Hey, our brother's very tall.
Yeah, our brother's taller than me. Quite a bit taller than me.
I'm the shortest guy in the house.
Mike was
in the
runt
family.
of the family.
In the house.
It's poor Mike. He's shorter than our dad. Mike didn't even. He's the shortest guy.
Is he 5'11" flat?
I think he is above 5'11". Yeah.
Well, we'll see about when I have my shoes on.
Our brother is 6'5". So what is that? 192, maybe.
Galaxy Girl's 5'9". All right, so I'm taller than Galaxy Girl.
You destroy her in one-on-one basketball, dude.
Yeah, it
That's
wouldn't even
so
be-
like you don't even have a chance, Galaxy Girl. Don't get it in your head that you could beat my bro in basketball. I'm Shanty. I'm 5'2". I said I'm Shanty. I don't know why I said that.
Amani said, just Googled, I'm 5'15".
maybe,
does that mean?
Maybe that
You
means
mean-
you're 6'3".
5'15".
Maybe it came out weird. 6'5" is he single? He is married with 3 small boys.
I've
Your
seen
mom is taller than you.
No, my mom's 5'7". I tower over her.
Mike beats mom in basketball every day.
Kids Pajama says, I've seen men who looks like Homer Simpson and Aries Spears and had a baby say they only want supermodels.
Oh, yeah. Some people really
The
just
audacity.
swinging for the fences on everything.
I love the Aries Spears reference.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love
Well,
Aries
you said
Spears.
you loved Aries Spears on channel once, I think.
Man, kids, you have a great memory.
5'1" is 157 cm. That can't be real. I'm sorry, Amani.
Extremely tall people have a shorter life expectancy. All right, Lex.
Well, that's good. I'm not extremely tall.
That's why I'm going to live to 180 and Joe's going to die at a measly 72.
Yeah. Wow, what a difference. You tell me if I was 5 inches shorter, I'd live for 100 years longer?
That is what the science indicates, Joe.
Wow. Models have to be tall. That's why beautiful models are usually taller than the actor they're with. Oh, yeah, totally. Actors are not tall. Often actors are, like for example, like Ashton Kutcher is 6'2", and he always looks so tall in movies.
Right.
He's my size. He's not that tall. If I was around him, I'd be like,
Well, Joe,
I'd throw him in the trash.
6'2" is 5 inches taller than average, so he is quite tall.
That is true. But so many famous people like Tom Cruise, 5'7".
Bria says, can we play the drawing game again? Yeah, we should do some drawing.
Yeah.
We should, yeah, let's play a game. I could do a game.
Do you want to play a game or do you want to watch home video?
Oh, let's watch that quick clip. We got a good quick clip. And this is short Joe. This is 14-year-old Joe.
Yeah. Yep.
13 maybe.
13.
No, younger than that.
13. 2005. 13.
Okay, yeah. And I was 16.
Mike
so
was
we got
just 16.
we got a clip. Joe pulled it
Like
up
just
earlier.
16, Mike. All right, let me.
Oh yeah. I'm blanking. Baker. Anita Baker, #1 just dropped 2 minutes ago.
Oh, you give me love.
You bring me joy.
You bring me joy.
You give me love.
Or maybe we should save the movie for. Okay, it's
What?
2:00. Well, because I gotta leave.
What time do you got to leave?
2:45.
So we have to be done soon. Well, do you want to just watch the opening clip of this? We'll watch the first 30 seconds.
Sure. I mean, your Mike's in it. I'm in it.
Yeah.
Where did I put it? Oh, it's probably in there. I know where it is.
It's really good. It's really indicative of
Oh, good lord, that's loud. Why is the music already playing, but I paused this effing video? It's okay. I don't think we're... Oh, man, we really yelled at the audience there,
Oh,
too. I'm so sorry.
That was very loud.
I did not have that ready. Or no, let's go like this.
That was awful.
Go like
That
this.
sucked.
They're not getting it. And it's still going to be loud for us, but hold on a second.
Keep going.
All right, let's bring it down a little bit. It just doesn't need to be that loud, I think. Okay.
I love that everyone in this video is wearing black shirts except Joe, so you know exactly who he is. It's so
I
funny.
also look completely different in every way. This video is awesome.
I love this video.
Yeah.
The audio is really unnecessary. We could just, we'll just have it low.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Make it a little bigger, maybe. That way we can really see it. There you go.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
switch it. We can switch it to us being the little guys in the front. So it's all full screen.
It's kind of a grain. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just watch it. Oh, that ain't right. No, let's just watch it normal, like how we do on the channel.
All right.
That's fine. That's good. Because it's grainy footage anyways. It doesn't need to be big.
It is grainy. All right.
Yeah, turn that down a little bit.
I'm gonna make it real low.
All right. We got... Okay, so before we play it, Joe is the one in the orange shirt. Everyone else is wearing black shirts. You can't miss them.
Yeah. If anyone needs to know, I'm the one in the orange shirt. It'll be really obvious.
Ads in a YouTube Live is a little evil. Yeah, I agree. Can we... But we can't turn them off completely, right?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can turn them off completely.
Sure.
Oh, let's just turn them off.
I mean, we have them on conservative. Least amount of ads.
Yeah, we do have it on the least amount of ads we can put.
Okay, so here we go. There's the band.
Oh, it's on. We're watching this. Okay. So there's our hero, Joe, dancing. Yes, Joe. Get those moves going, brother.
It's mostly okay, so this is what high school looked like. Oh, okay, let's get a pause on this real quick because
It's so blurry. It's so hard to see.
that sucks. Hold on. So this is Mike right here. He's blurry, but he's got his hands in his pockets and he's got his helmet hair. And then this little idiot over here is me with the orange shirt, and I'm the only one dancing. This is what it was like to be there's Mike, to be my older brother. I was the annoying younger brother.
Yeah, there's Joe. There he goes.
Yeah.
Joe, this is
Infinite
awesome.
energy. And look at Mike, too fucking cool for me. Trying to get some high fives. Biffed it. This is just literally about
Wait, Joe,
me.
your legs are cut off. We can barely see you. And some of the videos cut off. I love it. Someone threw you to the floor, Joe. Oh, there's some hardcore dancing.
Oh, man.
No one's ever seen this before.
If no one's ever seen hardcore dancing, this is the greatest thing in the world. Look at these kids go. What do you think these guys are doing now?
I know what a few of them are doing now. You don't want to know.
Backyard moshing. This is absolutely amazing.
Oh, dude, this girl was a scene girl. Okay, hold on. If you've never seen like legitimate scene kids, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is me. I'm talking to this girl right here. They had like the scene haircut where they'd straighten their bangs and like spike it up in the back and in the top, and they'd have like they dye it black and then like put streaks of different colors in. And this girl here had like 15 different piercings in her face. The one wearing this green that I'm talking to. And she was kind of like reckless and extreme. And we would party all the time and get fucked up. And she had these piercings in her back.
Yeah.
That were, what do you call it? A corset piercing.
Yeah.
So it was like in the shape of a corset that went down her back, and she would have a ribbon that ran through
Yeah, I remember
these
that.
like rings that were pierced into her back.
And I remember her back was all of her piercings got infected, and it was really
and
gross.
I used to clean them for her because like she would spend like days at a time at our house just hanging out. And but this girl, she like in her early 20s, she became Mormon or something, and then moved to Utah, to Salt Lake City, and she became like a famous Mormon person. And she's like a famous Mormon author,
like an author or influencer or something.
Yeah, she's like a published author. She's like a best-selling Mormon author now, and her whole thing is like the tattooed Mormon, because she was covered in tattoos, and it's not it's not common to be Mormon and covered in tattoos. I don't think that's part of their deal. So she is the tattooed Mormon, and now she's like famous in the Mormon community.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's just a weird little lore about our growing up times.
This is a year before I was the smallest and slowest person on the football team.
Let's get more Joe running around.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
Are we gonna get some movement here? A little bit of dancing.
These kids are too cool for school. Well, it's daytime.
Tattooed Mormon, new AI song.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, here's Mike's band.
That's me playing guitar right there.
This is Mike's first band. Probably like your second show ever.
Yeah, probably. It's probably like my second show. We probably had just played our first show like a month before this. This is July 2005, for those who are wondering. And this is in the backyard of my friend's
It's his
house.
birthday, the drummer's birthday, and this is his house.
Yeah, this was just my friend's birthday party, and we just decided to play music. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a boy-girl party.
It was a boy-girl party. There's mad boys and mad girls there.
Camera work is impeccable. I think my mother was doing this.
Our mom was the best at operating the camera. A lot of like just kind of the camera pointing at the ground for a little while. Forgot that it was still on type of stuff.
Just zooming in. Yeah. Having a good time. Anyways, that's all we have
Well,
to
let's see if there's a little bit more of me. Actually, this is your whole show. Let's get this close up that they got here. I think Mom pulls in. Oh, it's so windy too.
So windy out.
Look at this.
Dang, I'm soloing. Who knew I could shred, huh? That was pretty sick.
You most certainly didn't know.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
That was pretty sick. Can I get a replay on that?
Can you guys hear this? Dang. That's back when I was cool. I'm not cool anymore.
Shit.
I live in Nerdville now.
I know. Well, yeah, that's what
Seductress
said.
That was a callback.
This is low budget stuff right here. Backyard birthday party.
Backyard birthday. But yeah, this is when I lived. This is when I was a cool kid. I don't know if you could tell, but I was wearing a pink studded belt.
We might still have it somewhere.
That's pretty cool. And I'm wearing a white shirt under my black shirt. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, you always had to wear 2 shirts, no matter how hot in July it was.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Right.
I love all these people wearing jeans. Like it's like a July 4th party essentially. It's so not.
Yeah, the kid's birthday was July 5th, so
Yeah.
this is July. I mean, but it's windy, so we're just out there roasting in the sun. Anyways, that was fun. I like going down memory lane. You get to see Joe in all his glory.
All right, we only have enough time for Gartic Phone or the
Murder mystery.
Murder mystery. Yeah. So what
should we do a poll?
Yeah, let's do
Let's
a
do
quick
one last
poll,
poll.
and I'm gonna go wee after I set it up.
And I'm gonna go through the chat and see what's going on here.
Or do we watch the Murder Rampage?
Oh yeah, we can always watch the Murder Rampage.
I can't believe everyone. Have you watched the Murder Rampage? Right? Yes. Put a moose if yes. Put a hog if no. No. Moose if yes. Snake duck if no. Always Murder Rampage. Hell yeah, Christina.
All right, I'm trying to catch up with the chat, everyone, because we were just watching that for a while. Where did it leave off? Sweet King, who's filming this? My mom. I'm pretty sure it was my mom. Oh, I missed some relationship stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm so far. This is confusing. Let me look here. I'm like way off with the chat. My bad. What? Take a shower? What is this? Lex goes, dancing is subjective. Yeah, true. All right, hold on. I gotta see what was said. Oh, Galaxy Girl left by Galaxy Girl. I mean, I'm sure that was a long time ago. Damn, that was loud. Okay, this is when we blasted everyone's ears. Sorry about that. That was very inconsiderate. What do we got? Not the ads. Oh yeah, okay. This is the last thing that we read.
Any good comments, Mike?
I'm trying to catch up. Backyard moshing. Okay. Duncan, this is absolutely amazing. What a best home video ever. Okay, yeah. This is it.
I agree.
Joe, it's very much giving like David Bowie flying on a tiger energy level.
Yeah, that's true. I have that high energy level.
Christina Dawn, this is some white people shiz if I ever saw it. Akuna Matata, what the fuck is going on? My boyfriend just informed me that I smell like outside, Listen, it takes work to clean and keep up with with the live. Kids, it's okay to smell like outside. I probably smell like outside. I need to go jump in the pool or something.
I probably smell like a
Oh,
little bit
that's-
too much inside.
That's what Bria said. Take a shower. Everyone too cool for school. Yeah, everyone was trying to be too cool.
Kuna Matata says poor neighbors. Luckily,
There were no neighbors. This was like a farmhouse that the surrounding area was just a park. I don't think anyone could hear it.
the closest neighbors were like across the street and then in a like a housing. We could dox that house.
could dox
he
that
doesn't live there
house.
anymore.
Was this the same time you were smallest guy in the football team? Yeah, that's what Joe said.
1 year before.
It was. Dang, Mike, you're nice. Sick face? What's that mean, Mimi? What's the sick face about? What year is this? 2005, Swede King. Not the Copiera dance. What's the Copiera dance?
Yeah, what is it?
We need a reunion. We need her to guest on the live.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend. The Tattooed No Mormon New AI song. Okay, so we caught up with all these chats. Okay.
Kiss the moose.
Sporting a lot of hair there. I'm like, yeah, I had cool bangs and everything. I mean, I guess my hair's kind of getting that same way, but I wouldn't wear it like that anymore.
Dang, when Skrillex reactions, bros? How about some from first to last reactions?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The emo era of long, wild hairstyling is what caused the hole in the ozone layer. That's funny. The singer has that Tokyo Hotel hair. Yeah, that was the emo. It was the scene hair, scene haircut. Those were scene kids. That was just like that was the style in like the hardcore emo scene back then. A lot of the kids they would all straighten their hair because the singer, he actually had like a fro. He had like really curly big hair, so he would straighten it every day to have the scene hair.
Mike, Sultan's World says I think you should upload the Murder Rampage to the channel. I agree.
All right, Sultan, let's do it. Let's load it up.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay.
It's on Mike's computer. I can't upload it. I can't steal his computer. Mike's got to upload it. Nerdville's reacting to home videos.
Nerdville.
Kiss the Moose game would be fun. All right, so Gartic Phone's going to win?
Oh, Mimi, I'm super curious how big the shed you are in is. When you clean the girls... Wait, what? When you cleaned the girls' piercings? What is that?
Were you in a shed?
No, we were in a shed. A shed?
I don't know. Is this the
Is
shed?
this the shed? Is this what you're on? This is just Joe's living room.
This is my living room.
No, we were in my parents' basement when I cleaned her back corset piercings.
It's made of wood. My living room.
Do you have a picture of the moose puppet? I don't personally have a picture of the moose puppet, but there might be one online. I think we tried to search.
The Mike, we were gonna watch Joseph Andrew.
Should we? Well, what's the vote? Everyone wants
Gartic
Gartic Phone. We can save Joseph. That was the special one. We can save that for next
what
week.
we were gonna watch was Joseph Andrew.
We can save that for next week. We don't have enough time.
Okay.
You got to go in 12 minutes. Gartic Phone will take about 10. What do we think?
All right.
Does everyone want to do Gartic Phone? I mean, that's clearly what everyone voted
Gartic
for.
Phone is on.
The girl with the back piercings. What is it? I'm super curious.
Gartic Phone.
Yeah, the girl with the back piercings. What about... Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
The telephone game.
Kids Pajamas. Gartic Phone is this game that anyone can join. I think, 8 participants?
You need to have a what's it called? A Discord.
Right. You need to have a Discord. And then you can join.
You can click this link.
Basically, you draw videos. I mean, you draw pictures.
You do not draw videos.
Sorry, my brain is really... you can tell we're getting towards the end of the live stream. My brain's shutting down.
Kiss the moose.
What was the name of the restaurant? Oh, the name of the restaurant was
Bugaboo Bugaboo Creek.
Bugaboo Creek Steakhouse.
Bugaboo Street.
Yeah, don't worry. Joe interrupted me to say it wrong. That's a common theme on this channel.
Bugaboo Street. Oh, it's Creek. Sorry.
It's like I'm about to say something. Joe interrupts and just says it wrong.
And then you correct, Mike. And then you correct me.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's kind of like one of those things where you like word association helps you remember.
It's part of the culture of the channel.
That's right. It's part of our what is it called? Our budget.
Unlimited players. Yeah, I mean, well, it says we can have up to 14 in here, and we already got a bunch of people. We got Duncan.
We have 5. Mike, you got to sign up.
No. We realized that it's no. We realized that it's better to not have our thing displayed.
I'm just saying, no, on your phone.
Oh, okay. But then I can't read the chat.
Bye, Edward Hannah. Thank you for viewing.
Bye, Edward.
As we wait for this, I am going to finally reveal what's special about next week to Mike.
Yeah, reveal it.
Do you remember what it is?
I have no idea.
So we've been meaning to do something like this. We decided or I guess I decided, that next week we will do a weekly top 10 of 10 different arbitrary, like a roster of 10 weird alcoholic beverages.
Oh, you did tell me about this. I completely forgot that.
And we're going to test them out on stream. And we're going to invite our friend John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys should do it and I'll mediate. Because someone needs to be on the mic while you guys are drinking.
What are you talking about? I'll be on the mic while I'm drinking.
All right. Problem solved. Crisis averted, Joe.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know how to do this.
And so we'll do these. We'll get something real weird. Yeah, John the Leprechaun. So I guess it'd be kind of a drinking stream. Does everyone want a drinking stream?
Yeah, should we get a poll going?
Is a drinking stream something that we would want? Swede King wants it.
Swede King.
Swede King speaks for all and says we do, as he is the king.
Swede King is the king. Zarbakri, yes.
Yes. Oh, fun. Hell yeah. All right. Drinking stream. Man. And everyone can get their own drinks that's legally of age to do so. So, get your own drinks. We're going to get ridiculous things. Things like, I don't know, someone throw out an idea of a ridiculous drink you've seen at a gas station. That kind of sounds like that was a very American sentence, I think.
Gas station drinks?
A very weird drink you've gotten at a gas station. Gas station culture is not as big in Europe, is it?
No, they ride bicycles and trains.
CBD soda drinks. Yeah, Christina Don's got the right idea. Buzzball. Get some 40s. Get an entire 40. As a small community, you do have a name. You're WTFers. That's the name we voted on it a month ago for anyone that's new here. You're WTFers. It's just an app that lets you connect with other people. I think you have to be invited to a room in order to actually.
Yeah, we put the link in the chat.
Yeah, want me to put the link in again?
It's still a bit of a journey to get set up. I'm still working on it. I kind of hate it. But I'm in.
WTF
I think I'm in.
What's your name?
I don't know. Mike? There.
Mike Pan,
I'm in.
Mike Pan _1.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah. Because we had a bunch of them like WT5ers. Some was toppers. Bria Hatcher likes toppers, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we said WTFers. Oh, Shook's in. Hell yeah. Grumpy Bear's in, of course.
And we got Czar. We got Duncan. Nunci.
But yeah, we're looking at something like Buzz Balls, Four Locos, maybe
Make some thug passion. I need a definition on this term, thug passion. probably won't make it, but y'all have a good time. All right, Photo Hog.
Gin and juice.
Well, no. We're still gonna be live. We're not leaving the live stream.
What, next week? I think it's talking
Oh, for next week. Oh, okay. Thug Passion? Oh, gin and juice. Is that what Thug Passion is?
Oh, maybe.
Make some gin and juice.
Oh, I have bad Four Loco stories. Of course, everyone does.
Well, please.
That's the
share
only
'em.
that's the only story that you have with Four Locos, our bad ones.
I would love
All
to
right.
hear.
I got 20 minutes, so we're going to start the game now. Sorry, we got 9 of 14. That's better than last time. I think last time we only had 6. So
Honey
that's pretty
says,
good.
no, that's different. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know what Thug Passion is.
Oh, what if we're called the Moose Gang? I would like to come up with a moose-based drink. Not that it comes from a moose, but moose-named drink for the channel.
A moose-based drink. Yeah.
Sort of a Buzzball Four Loco mixture with ice in it. No ice.
Margarita
Neat.
mousse.
Microwaved.
Moose marg.
Yeah.
Strawberry mousse. Strawberry marshmallow mousse. Strawberry mousse.
Strawberry
Marshmallow mousse.
marshmallow mousse.
I like that.
All right, what is that? What's the marshmallow mousse dessert? And is it strawberry flavored? You can get it strawberry or not strawberry.
Go on, give me some of that Thug Passion.
Yeah, I know. I saw what you meant. Sultan's World.
The Moose Gang. Yeah. W5ers of the Moose
We're
Gang.
definitely a Moose Gang. All right, let's start this shit.
But I will come up with a marshmallow mousse drink. You don't need headphones. All right.
Look at mine. You're
Okay,
on yours.
so everyone that's playing, it's time. We have begun.
Oh. All right, sentence.
How do I... What? What?
Only 6 people got their things in.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, this is hard on the phone. How do I undo? All this bullshit was dismiss. There's something wrong with my something wrong with this. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Now what?
Yeah, wait for everyone to be done.
All right.
Only 2 of 8 are done.
This is hard.
It is hard.
Yeah, it is hard. A moment of silence. Sorry.
The end.
Yeah. They are drawing Oh, yeah, we didn't explain. Okay, so we're playing Gartic Phone. We're just drawing pictures. That's what's going on.
Should I
Sorry.
just show what I'm drawing? So
Yeah.
it's more entertaining for the viewers.
Joe, I think you have a leg up because you get to do this on a computer. I have to do it on my
then,
phone.
Then I'll show my drawings.
Yeah, show your drawing. What was I going to say? I don't have to wear these. That's for sure. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. There's Joe's drawing. Oh, okay. So everyone's done. So now we get to see.
No, now you do the next one.
Oh,
That's your turn. I gotta describe this scene. Kiss the mouse. Okay.
I didn't write anything.
Time ran out, dude. Game speed's up.
Ah, this game is hard. I don't like playing. I just like watching. I'm gonna give a hint away. A lot of things are on fire in this one for some reason.
I forgot that everyone can just see me drawing really poorly.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Everyone can see how bad I am at drawing. My dog has blue eyes. Let's fill this in a little bit here, huh? Ding ding. There he is. Yeah, that's it. That's what it's drawn. There's a wave.
Okay, I did a drawing. All right, so we got to do a couple more drawings,
That really fucked everything up.
and then Joe's ruining it here. It's all right, Joe.
Damn it.
So at the end, we're drawing things. See, like Joe's trying to draw a dog in the sea.
Yeah, I'm failing.
Um,
There's a dog in the water.
but then at the end, we get to vote, I guess, on who drew.
No, we just see him.
Oh, but we guess.
I don't think we do anything. There you go.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how this game works. I think it was a
There's my dog in the sea. My dog's in a house that's filling up with water is what is going on here. Oh, no one can hear me.
No one can hear Joe.
No one can hear me. Papa, can you hear me?
No ears? What a beautiful seal. Is a horse at the beach?
Yeah, it's horse at the beach. It's dog in a it's some sort of weird animal in a filling up house of water.
Shark versus sea lion. Yeah, was that a shark, Finn?
No, it was a wave.
It was a shark fin. Yeah, who could that be?
I can't call it.
That's probably you know who.
Gary?
Snail.
That's what I was gonna guess. Yep.
Wow. This is so weird. This is so stupid. It's Gary. Yeah, it's gotta be right. Joe, that's pretty good.
That's making it weirder.
Let me guess. Cheeseman brick pants? There we go, Joe. See, you're using all these special features, and I think it's really doing you well.
Yeah.
Are those tears?
That's how he shoots his tears.
Yeah, but why are his eyes open and blue?
Give
him some legs and pants, Joe.
I'm running out of time here.
For crying out loud.
Should his eyes be
Joe.
white? Oh, that's getting
He looks
creepier.
deformed.
Gary, come home.
All right, now what?
World knew I wasn't the only one.
No, it's your turn to describe. All right, so that's 7 of 9. So we have 2 more rounds after this, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Black hole.
Very good.
Very good.
This makes sense here. This will be easy. Oops. That looks a lot like the dog.
Joe, that looks very nice. I like how angry your shooter is.
Yeah. Oh. Come on.
Yeah, we're running out of time here.
My nice red, weird pop leaf, maple leaf. I don't know who he is, but dude, I know.
He's gotta go.
He's gotta go. I agree. Not bad. Thanks, Akuna Matata.
Blood? No, that's the fire. That's the
No,
fire.
that's maple leaf. He's in Canada.
Oh, chill. That was.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, that's it. That's round number 9.
Yeah, we're just waiting for everyone else to type the last thing.
Dunk, you're finding your inner artist, are you?
The intense loving.
Yeah.
All right,
Very
here we go.
different. Very different.
Let's start it up. The Queen of Pants has arrived. Yeah.
Yes.
There's our queen.
That is the Queen of Pants. King dances in his blue pants. What? What's that say?
I don't know.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Wacko Jacko, King of Pings.
Oh. Ping, ping, ping. King ping.
King Ping.
Okay, so everyone commented what they thought that picture was, and then the next person writes it. Oh, Munchie got empty. Shooting what is yours as king? So that was your album.
Yeah.
So
Next.
now we move on to another person. Okay, now this is Duncan's album.
Next week's Murder Rampage drinking. Oh, Shooky. Is that a moose on fire?
Shit in flames. And then so I drew a piece of poop in flames.
Yeah, that's a poop. Angry
Angry
serpent's head explodes.
Oh, an angry serpent. All right.
Empty. Nuncy Sweetie. Oh, they left.
Oh, Nuncy Sweetie bailed, so we didn't get none.
Donald Trump's head on fire.
fire.
Grumpy Bear.
Grumpy Bear.
Rawr.
That looks like anime, kind of. Doxy the clown.
This just looks like a scary clown to me.
Yeah, true.
I just thinking of a creepy clown.
Those
name.
eyes are really good, though, Bria.
Yeah.
There's some emotion.
Bria, are
in
you an
those.
anime fan? An anime fan?
Well, I know she likes the plushy stuff. But does that cross over to anime
Plushy
world?
stuff. All right, next.
Or is that just, yeah. Joe have lost his glasses. All right. Someone left the group.
Nothing
Is there.
Oh, poor Play with Fire got lost.
Nothing.
Black nothing. Man, I really took it for a change.
Yeah, you never know what can happen.
The end.
Oh yeah. So then I just drew.
Is this hair?
I don't know.
Strike a pose?
Strike a pose. Yes, Dunk.
We've recovered. All right, next. Dog in the sea.
Dog.
Oh, surfing dog.
Surfing dog.
Empty. Okay.
Man, Nancy Sweetie really sent us for a roll.
There's my dog in the sea.
Dog in the sea.
Dog sniffing.
Dog sniffy.
Dog sniffing.
I just. That sounds like
Sad dog.
That's not a sad.
That dog
you
looks
mean-
happy.
That dog is happy as hell.
Sad
Sad
woo. Woo, woo. Sad dog is crying.
Ah.
Woo, 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 woo. All right. Shooky. The moose is on fire.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good, Mike.
I think that moose looks
Kill the
incredible.
moose.
Kill the moose. Whoa, Duncan.
Oh, Duncan.
That's good. That's very graphic.
Oh, the Nuncy Sweetie.
With the bow and arrow? With the bow? I mean, the arrow?
Shoot the square moose.
Oh,
And that's why I got shooting a square moose in Canada. I made that Canadian.
And then Joe.
That's why hunting the moose. Pretty
Yeah,
close.
that's right. That's right.
I just screwed up on the Canada part.
All right. Oh, but so they get a whole album. It's the only one that's full.
Oh, it's
China.
fake. Muscular jellyfish on the Great Wall of China. That's a made-up one. Mike, empty, because this bozo
No,
can't
I
put
drew
a thought
something.
together. No, you're supposed to write something.
Oh.
I like that. Muscular jellyfish. Gary, come home. That's Gary.
And of course, Joe, very nice.
Thank you.
A snail watching a crying cheese. A snail watching a crying cheese because you didn't give him legs and You can't know that SpongeBob.
Everyone's gonna know what I'm drawing anyways. They're watching. What I love about it is this one looks so similar. You kind of nailed it.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, Dunkel's like, I know what you're talking about.
Snail
I got you.
crying cheese. Yeah, you got to give SpongeBob his pants and his little leggies.
Kitten fishing for the gold.
Very nice.
That's cat fishing for gold. Evil
Cat fishing for gold.
Hey, the gold came out.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Where's his head?
Because I think I wrote catfishing. Yeah.
Oh, and then it's gonna switch. Nice. Yeah, fishing
Where's
moose.
he catfishing for moose?
I'm a hot dog. Oh man,
That's good.
they got there. You know what I love about it? I love how often it was just like a humanoid cat fishing. It was never like a cat actually pawing for it. They
Or
always
like,
had a,
well, I also thought for a second like someone's getting catfished.
yeah. Oh yeah, for a second, and we eventually got there. I'm a hot dog.
I'm a hot dog.
Called Moose. All right, next.
Everyone knows moose love hot dogs.
All right, Mike. Motion Moose on fire.
Let's go, Dunk. Is he?
Oh, I thought that was his hand. I
that's-
said Moose at a
that's-
Celine concert. Like, we're singing. Yeah, see, same thing.
What?
Moose throwing.
Moose throwing.
I like these distances here.
Yes.
Oh,
Could you-
nutsy sweet. Cutting us off again.
The end of the line.
Moose throwing an arrow.
I love the human throwing the
Bambi
moose.
2. Prumpy Bear.
Grumpy Bird.
Oh. How many more we got left? Oh, this is the last one.
Tonight, Matthew will be. Wait, what? Mad Hatter. Wait, what? Singing the Blue Skies. It does kind of look like the Mad Hatter.
Oh, now you're done. Bria singing for the werewolves.
Singing for the werewolves. Shooky Elver, 6 foot handsome Joseph.
Pow pow.
Oh, it was a boxing match. What did I write? Oh, Big Bad Boxing Battle. There we go.
I love when they get us involved. Any viewer, anyone with red hair is just gonna be freaking Bria Hatcher now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I've got to go.
Joe's got to go 2 minutes ago. We kind of went over. All right, so thank you to everyone who joined us, and thank you to everyone for talking, and to people who donated. That's amazing. We had some great conversations. We watched some home videos. We talked moose. We talked love, life, and freedom. We talked it all, I think. So we'll see you next week. Joe's got big plans to get drunk on stream and try out some new drinks. And we got our song.
We got the song going right now.
Let's listen to it.
Blind dates are always a shot. Sometimes good and sometimes not.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Heartbreak comes in different shapes. I met a guy who likes to
Yeah.
race.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He rode a hog all night long. Low budget.
He rode a hog all right now. He rode a hog all night long.
There it is.
I know a lot of people who've.
Let's fade back out. Let's fade back
just kidding.
in.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have ridden hogs all night long. Ooh, kiss that moose.
Bye bye, everyone. Goodbye.
Mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. He said, let's go for a wild ride out to the countryside so wide. But what he didn't tell me soon was he had a date with the moon. In the starlight he got sure to be cold.